Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. We are ready for an epic show, to say the least. And we have about 6 pre-fills to go, maybe more. Diamond helmets have like 3 to 4 breaks sold out. Jerseys, rep helmets, college mixer. I mean, we have Josh Allen in the diamond helmets, full-size authentic. We got Josh Allen in the mini helmets. Or not the mini helmets, rather the college series. And we have Josh Allen playing right now, about to play in the football game against Joe Burrow. The diamond helmets, Brett Favre, Calvin Johnson, Dan Marino, Joe Montana. Tons of heat. Vinny, I was waiting for you to hop in. Here is your Bengals hat, Vinny. Don't you worry. This is kind of funny, though, Steven. I think it's a girl's hat. Because this is like the piggy ponytails. That's what happens when you buy off Amazon. And there is nothing good. You don't pay attention, you get a weird Bengal hat. But we're good, Vinny. Your hat's ready to go. So Devin Goodman, welcome, first-time buyer. What's up, Devin Butterworth? What's up, bro? How about them Cowboys game day, says the Gear Prophet. Same deal for the Cowboys. A lot of good football on tonight. So, guys, we're going to get rolling here. We have Jeffrey wants double diamond number 6. But I think the single sold out first. So boxes for the single coming through first. Another Devin Man of Culture, says the Butterworth man. Let's get some jersey numbers first, though. Game changer jerseys. Timothy Henderson, Gregory Presley, Cameron Warren, Mario Gomez, new customer, and Josh Davis in this break as well, guys. I think this doesn't show up as much on the stream, but this hat probably looks ridiculous, Steven. Does it not? It looks ridiculous, man. That's what happens when you buy a woman's hat on Amazon, because you're going to wear it one time and never wear it again. Thanks, Vinny. Thanks, man. So, there you go.
Word, paying for his best.
Back again for diamonds. Let's go, says Blake. I'm going to get these jersey boxes randomized, guys. Let me hear it. Your Chiefs won, says Terry. That's right, Terry. Mahomes got hurt, and they won anyways. Guys, full disclosure, this show, we have tons of breaks. I'm wearing the hat, Devin Butterworth, because there was an earlier bet this season. Vinny and I bet on the Chiefs-Bengals game. If the Bengals won, I had to wear a Bengals hat. The Chiefs won, you had to wear Chiefs gear and put it in the Discord. That's why I have it. So... thank Travis Kelce for that fumble. Yep, thanks to you for you. Uday, says Blake. What's up, Blake? Ironically, Steven, I'm cheering for the Bengals today. I put my money on the Bengals both the money line and plus 5.5.
Oh, okay. Feeling frisky today.
Yep. So, guys, we're going to pull up the dice roll here. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. 4 and a 1, that one, 2. 5 and a 6. 11 on the dice roll. A lot of boxes. A lot of clicking in the break room here. All right, so we're going to go 11 clicks. This will be the first box we're doing in the jerseys. Guys, if I don't get box numbers, I'm going to randomize right away. There's a lot of breaks to go. I will randomize right away. You guys want more boxes available for the Diamond Helmet Series? Help me out. Call out more numbers. I will not put up 20 boxes at once if you guys are not calling out numbers. And actually, Steven, I'm almost tempted to randomize the first 5 if these guys don't call out numbers. But do put up more numbers in the diamonds. 11 clicks. Let's do box 2 in the jerseys. And then I'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Let's see what our chase is today, though, too. Let's not forget that. Chase item of the day. We'll be chasing. Vinny says, ironically, I'm rooting for the Bills. And how about this, Steven? The diamonds are the chase.
Oh, okay.
So if there was any more confirmation needed as to what the hot series will be today, what's going to sell out, that's it. Diamonds.
2, right?
2 in the jerseys.
2 in the jerseys.
So Timothy down to Josh. Let's go. Devin, the chase is any break that fills up. We add your names for a potential chase wheel spin where you can win up to $100 courtesy of an Ultimate Autograph gift card, excuse me. Jacob wants 5 in the study break. Touchdown chase already? Let's go! I got 40 on the Bengals plus 5.5 and 15 on the Bengals money line today. So got some good money on this. Let's make it happen, folks.
He's like that, baby. Let's go.
Oh, nice. Jamar Chase. 9, 10, and 11 clicks. We got Cameron up top in the NFC North. Right below him in the NFC South is Josh Davis. We have Cameron Warren, NFC East, Josh, NFC West, Timothy, AFC North, South, Mario, AFC East, and Gregory, AFC West. Game Changer jerseys, box 2. We have a King of the North single box break coming up. So if you're in that break, drop me a number. Otherwise, I'll randomize immediately, Steven. Then you go strike first. Let's go. We love it. In this break room, Steven and I are united today in cheering for the Bengals.
Yes, we are.
Complete unity, no question about it. Here is the 3rd all-time leading rusher. How about a little Frank Gore black custom jersey for the Niners? That's the NFC West, and that is Josh Davis. What's up, Josh? Nice hit on the Frank Gore. Look who's in this break right now. David McDowell's in the break room. This man refused to lose, Steven. Simply put, refused to lose on Friday. Would not lose. Nice hit. Way to start it with the Niners, says Nick. Nick, I have some exciting news for you. Most likely tomorrow, potentially Tuesday, but we are going to have a Brock Purdy authentic helmet in the break room here in the next day or two, Steven.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. That'll be tons of fun. So put Frank Gore away. Josh has awesome. My fave team in the Niners. Good luck, Josh. Niners minus 3.5 today. Sorry, Cowboy fans. That's where I'm headed, Steven. Niners minus 3.5. Cowboy Nation.
History is dictated.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Diamonds will be number 2. That would be a nice hit, says Danny is life. There you go. Will you be doubling the number of diamond spots to enter the double break versus the single break? 100%, Bob. For the chase wheel spin, Steven, I know you know this already, but just in case, crazy show today, you will double the spots for the doubles in the chase wheel spin. So you get your name entered in twice.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Lock of the week, Niners minus 3.5, says Vinny. Agreed. Agreed, Vinny. That is the one that I felt best about all weekend, Steven. So number 2 in King of the North. It is first come, first serve. David already called out number 2. I'll get 2 off the ticker in the Kings of the North diamond helmets. Only 35 boxes here, Steven. This will go. It'll go pretty quickly. So 11 clicks. James, Joe, Jason, Vitaro. Welcome, Vitaro, to the break room. New customer, David McDowell and Blake Furman. So double diamond number 6, Jeffrey, that works. 6 in the double. I think we had 5 from Jacob in college.
For what's the number for the first one?
First one is 2. Vinny, I think you're crazy. I think Vinny just wants to rile me up. I'm willing to bet that Mahomes comes back healthier next week. Vinny just wants to rile me up.
Healthier.
We have too many boxes to break for me to answer Vinny's nonsense. He thinks that if they start Chad Henne the rest of the way, they got a better shot at the Super Bowl. That is outrageous. I mean, Mahomes looked still really good in the second half despite the injury.
He was slightly more improved Chad Henne.
Yeah,
He just couldn't move. That was his only downfall.
I would rather have Mahomes than Chad Henne the rest of the way, even if the movement isn't there. I'm willing to bet, though, if that X-ray was negative, that movement will be better next week. We got Jason Hazelwood up top in the NFC North. It's David McDowell in the NFC South. We got James Strode NFC East, Vitaro NFC West and AFC North, Vitaro AFC South, Joe in the East, and Blake Furman, you've got the AFC West. So Joe with the AFC East could get himself Josh Allen. It's called King of the North. In the NFC North, we got Brett Favre. We have also Jamar Chase. We have that dual signed. Actually, that's AFC North Jamar Chase, but NFC North, I think there's a Jefferson, a Calvin Johnson in this series.
Ooh.
The Bears linebackers. It is nuts. Just nuts. Break number 2 in college, says Jacob. All right, Jacob, do me a favor, man. Let's call it break 1 by 1.
Yeah.
It's going to get super confusing. Do not call out numbers unless your break is coming up, or make it super obvious. I'll try to reserve 5 for you in the second one, Jacob, but it is first break comes first. If someone else calls out 5 for break 1, we cannot reserve boxes for breaks that have not happened yet.
But we appreciate your patience with us.
Yes, you got it. Yeah, no worries, Jacob. You're good, man. I just want to make sure we don't get confused, because there's going to be tons of boxes here. Tons of boxes. It's going to be a crazy busy show. As for the first box in the Diamonds, let's see what we got here to get the series started. The first of probably 35 boxes over the next 3 hours.
You know how the Diamonds do, Kamen. They're nasty.
They're nasty. I'm wearing the Bengals hat today. Bengals are playing. You're wearing the Bengals shirts. Kind of fitting. We start with the Bengal. How about one of the all-time great receivers, Chad Johnson, former Pro Bowl receiver, one of the best in the 2000s. Beautiful lunar authentic. That is Vitaro. Congratulations, Vitaro Corey, on your Chad Johnson. Very nice, sir. That's a hit right there. Good start in the Diamonds.
3-0, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep, Bob is true. It's not going to be official until we see what happens when they do more work on Patrick Mahomes. Congrats, though, Vitaro, on your Chad Johnson.
Yep, Bengals winning will definitely favor
The Chiefs.
Favor that. Well, yes, obviously, will favor that ankle.
He'll favor the ankle. He'll be at home.
He won't have to flight.
He also won't have a flight. Will be much easier. Even more the reason as a Chief fan that I'm cheering on the Bengals. And then guys like Vinny can stop this ridiculous stuff of Burrow's 3-0 against Mahomes, you know?
You still have to play the game, Kamen.
Yeah.
Still have to play.
We'll see.
He's done it before.
All right, Kings of the North, double box break coming up. We got box 6, called out by Jeffrey. I need one more, guys. Then we have a King of the North single next. One more box for sure. MRI today confirmed that Chiefs Patrick Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain during Saturday's win over the Jaguars, per league source. He can play with the sprain, right? A tear is where he's definitely out. I mean, it's not good, but he'll find a way, Steven. He always does.
I'm sure he's going to find a way.
He always does. Jeffrey wants 4 as well. All right, Jeffrey.
So
4 and 6 in the Diamonds.
I'll take Chad Johnson.
All right, yeah, might as well get ahead on this. I'll give you Frank Gore as well. So, good stuff. Thank you, Jeffrey Estrella. You the man. So, Bengals are off and rolling, Steven. Love to see it. Love to see it. I think Joe Burrow's better than Josh Allen, personally. I've got Mahomes as the best quarterback in the league. Joe Burrow second, Josh Allen third. And definitely Jalen Hurts in that discussion. The guy looked pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Looked pretty healthy. Nice, Vinny. Well,
4 and 6.
4-6. No excuses here, man. Mahomes is going to win even with the injury. Brock Purdy in the college series, is that right? I don't think so, or is there? Is that a non-headliner? Let's see.
It could be.
Let's look at the listing. It's been too crazy that I haven't even had a chance to look at that listing fully myself yet. We have a Brock Purdy in our Authentic series coming up next week. Looks like there is a Brock Purdy in the college series.
Ooh.
A hidden headliner. Yes, sir.
Very
Brock
nice.
Purdy is in that college series. Must be the bath bombs he does. It'll get him healed real quick, says Mike. A hidden headliner. There you go. Jeffrey's 0 for his last 12. Well, nothing like 13th time's the charm, man. Could be lucky number 13. Double box break coming up. Indy Diamond helmets. Good luck, guys. Let's see the fire. Good news about our camera angle. It's not that zoomed in. I don't think they can tell how ridiculous my hat looks, truly, Steven.
It's true.
My girlfriend was laughing at me this morning when I put this thing on, so...
As she should have.
no kidding. I need that Josh Allen, Wyoming, says Jacob. Yeah, I know you do. It's just as important as water. It's like the essentials, Josh Allen for Jacob, and water, and food.
Oh, boy.
That's all that matters. And his girlfriend, too. Don't forget about that.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be on the other end if that result doesn't go down.
I know, he might be done. NFC North, King of the North, Diamond Helmets, Anthony Zimmerman, you're up top in the NFC North. We got Paul Lewis, NFC South, Quinton, NFC East, David in the West, Blake, AFC North, Jeffrey, AFC South, Corey in the East, and we have Michael, the Dictionary Webster in the AFC West. Devin Goodman saying, I'll just be happy to win something since I'm new here. Might be related to John Goodman, so that's pretty cool. Got some money to spend if it's related to John Goodman, right? A little family,
I'd say so.
Family Christmas present from John Goodman. Recently engaged, says Jacob Hayes. All right, Josh Allen, food, water, and the girlfriend for Jacob Hayes. That's it. That's what matters. Congrats, Jacob. Making big moves, Jacob Hayes. Young man engaged, Steven. Boy, he's like
From
in his
defending OJ to getting engaged.
early 20s. You and I took a lot longer. I'm not engaged yet. You were recently married. I wish, says Devin Goodman. All right. Double box break coming up. Box 4 first. Then we'll do box 6. I haven't had a chance to look at the football game yet, Steven. We are way too busy here. Way too busy. What do we have?
Let's just say it like this. They're driving again.
Let's go. Leave no doubt. Here comes another good helmet. Here comes another good helmet. And guess who? Guess who? It's David McDowell again.
Oh.
DK Metcalf, Eclipse Authentic.
Beautiful.
One of the best receivers in the NFL. Pro Bowler, over 1,000 yards, no problem. Bunch of touchdown catches. Fantasy machine. That is Beckett certified. DK Metcalf, Eclipse Authentic. Another hit for David McDowell. This guy has won more in this break room than anyone else the last 2 weeks. And he refuses to stop. Only way to stop him is if it's loaded dice and the Dice King Edward Tabanero wins.
Mm-hmm.
Only way to stop David McDowell. Otherwise, this guy is just
On a roll.
cooking. Nice hit, man. Beautiful looking helmet. Fantastic wide receiver. Gonna have an even brighter future. So one more coming up. I guess a lot of receivers coming out early in this series. Chad
Love it.
Johnson, DK Metcalf. We have Calvin Johnson in this series, too.
Ooh.
Man, that's going to be nice.
Maybe my second favorite receiver of all time.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. I think Justin Jefferson, too. Man, it's a great receiving break for sure. Blake says, good hit. Great start, boys. Let's get it, says David. No kidding, man. Great start indeed. All right, box 6 is next.
The parlay's on a good start. That's what's going on.
Had a parlay. I already lost one leg, but I do have just the Bengals winning and covering, and I have the Niners today. So looking forward to a lot of fun.
Niners, all right.
You know what we have coming out here, Steven?
Fire.
You know what we got here? Not only do we have fire, we've got our first headliner in this series. Number 1 receiver in the league according to receiving yards.
Ooh.
Jay Jetta's Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic. How about that? Jamar Chase's college teammate. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson on the same college team. You wonder why they went undefeated. You wonder why they broke all sorts of records. those three guys on the same team.
Did you hear the ridiculousness that the Georgia? I don't know. I think it was a Georgia columnist that said this Georgia team this year going to beat that LSU team.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I think it would have got ugly real quick.
Jefferson, I think it would have been close, but Jefferson, Chase, and Burrow, that squad was incredible.
I don't know how close.
Those
two receivers would eat those guys alive.
First 2 seasons of NFL career, this guy has more receiving yards in the first 2 seasons than any receiver in the history of the National Football League.
Mm-hmm.
The history of the league, this guy's got the record. Congrats, Anthony Zimmerman, on your Justin Jefferson. Jacob Hayes also thinks the LSU Tigers would win. Agreed. I think that team would beat this
And their
Georgia
defense
team.
was very good, too.
Yeah, no kidding.
It wasn't as historic as last year's Georgia, but
yeah,
that doesn't mean anything.
I'll put Jefferson next to you. That's the early leader in the clubhouse for hit of the show. But this could change for sure.
Play.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well, Jacob, absolutely. And Randy Moss's son was at tight end. Yep, also good. We have Chad Kenny looking for box 7, but Chad Kenny is not in King of the North number 2.
I might be in a different break, but I'm...
Yeah, King of the North 7. Chad, I don't see you in this break. Maybe he's in...
Offside, there it is, free play.
King of the North double. Chad Kenny, I don't see him in either of those breaks. So you must be in the break to call out our number. So this is a single box break coming up. Drop me a number. Devin, it was a double box break, sir. We have King of the North posted as a single and a double box break. If you buy into the double, it is $160. You can see 2 helmets. You keep your divisions for both helmets. If you buy into the single for $80, it's only 1. So that would be the reason. Quentin wants 1. And as Chad Kenny, he's not in King of the North, right? At all?
I have Chad Kenny in.
You can only call out the number if you're in the break.
He's in Kings of the North 2.
Oh, he is?
He should be in this one. He's right there. Yeah. Hold on, let me see the list.
You may have the wrong list, Steven, because I don't see Chad Kenny here.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on.
Double box break, Devin. You buy on the site.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
This is the right list.
Yes.
Okay, so Chad has got the right list. Box 7 is good. Thank you, sir. We'll do box 7, King of the North. And he goes touchdown. Let's go. 14-0. Cincinnati Bengals, baby. It is snowing hard. 14-0 lead.
Just marching on him.
Looking good. Looking good, folks. I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking good. Bengals Nation. Mahomes versus Burrow next week. Let's go. My goodness.
I didn't get the Zay Jones portion of my parlay yesterday.
Okay.
But I did. Hayden Hurst was a part of that parlay.
Yeah, he did good.
He just caught one. So.
He got the touchdown just now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Gosh, look at this.
Be careful what you wish for. Comment, says Vinny. I'm wishing for a home field game for the Chiefs, and I'm wishing for a W. So you can stop about this ridiculous Burrow owns Mahomes theory. Jacob saying parlay's looking good. Yep, Chad, you're in, man. We got the list corrected. You are good, sir. You are in the correct break. King of the North, number 2. 9, 10, and 11 clicks. We got Jeffrey Estrella up top in the NFC North. We got Dan Gold, good as gold in the NFC South. Eric McCartney, Paul McCartney's nephew in the NFC East. Quentin Johnson, NFC West. Chad Kenny. Look, it's Chad Kenny, not Chad Henney, but get it?
Yeah.
Pretty close to Henney. We got James Strode, AFC South. Blake Furman, AFC East, looking for Josh Allen. Could be Dan Marino as well. And Avery Foster, AFC West. Here we go. Single box break coming up. Box 7 of 35 in King of the North Diamond Helmets. It's such an awesome series. Do I dare say this, Steven? This might be our best Diamond series yet. And that's saying a lot. That would be saying a lot, but it is a 6 series. Here comes another sick hit. Don't think it's a headliner in this series, and if you get this as a non-headliner, you're cooking. How about the best defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor Eclipse Authentic on the New York Giants, LT baby. That's the NFC East, and that is Eric McCartney. All right, Eric, congrats on your Lawrence Taylor Authentic helmet. Very clean look. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, former league MVP. That is one scary dude. Great hit right there, Eric McCartney. So crazy. Vinny. Vinny's ridiculous because Vinny's saying anyone can score with that scheme. They weren't scoring nearly as much with Alex Smith. And Chad Henne, when he has played for the Chiefs, has not put up near those numbers. Vinny's basing it off one drive. I like it, though. Keep talking that way, Vinny. Keep it talking. I guess you could talk yourself into anything, right?
But Kamen, he does have a serious concern at hand.
Chad Henne had 23 yards passing on that drive.
I'm not talking about Chad Henne.
It was Pacheco had like a 40-yard run.
I'm talking about next weekend. If Joseph Lee Burrow marches into Arrowhead and takes you guys out again, what else are we talking about here?
Good luck with that one, Steven.
You say good luck with that one, but it's happened before.
We'll see. I feel good about the Chiefs.
I feel good about the Bengals.
2-to-chip number 1. Maybe you and I will have a wager, Steven. That could be something. We have
Joseph Lee's out here shredding this defense.
Blake wants to trade for that Chad Johnson helmet. How many double box breaks have there been? Just one so far. I'm guessing the second one, though, is close or full, Steven.
Yeah, it's closed.
Closed. All right, perfect. 2-to-chip number 1. We have the replica helmets on Hell Ortiz, Chris McWilliams, Devin Goodman, Cameron Lowe, Michael Bersini, Larry Jensen, and Steven Berman. So let me know on our number, guys. Otherwise, I'll randomize to the ship rep helmets. I believe the rest are on the ticker. I know a few of these are in the back, but I can randomize the rest of these on the ticker. Then we have a college break, a jersey break, another college break, and then the double box break in the next diamond helmets. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep seeing plenty of fire in the break room. We're 1 away on the next college break. We are 3 away on the next double diamonds. 4 away on the next single diamonds. Kamen has to grow a ponytail to go into his hat if the Bengals knock off Mahomes again, says Vinny. Oh, my gosh. Let's see what happens this week first. Then we'll reevaluate things. That's a ridiculous bet. Grow a ponytail.
No, I was talking about let's see what happens this week first.
Yeah.
When you just said we were very confident the Bengals
I feel good about it. I feel good. That sounds like a good bet, says Blake. Oh, okay. All right. Well, what's Vinny going to have to do? Or is that between you and I, Steven? What are you going to have to do?
I don't know.
You guys got to come up with a good opposite
I'd rather just negotiate with you.
Okay.
I don't trust
what
these guys have in store.
Don't trust the chat. 11 clicks coming up. We'll do box 33 into the ship rep helmets. I think that one's in the back, Steven.
Yep.
But I do think Joe made them all available, so definitely I'm not going to take stuff off the ticker that's already up. The Joe Montana's still out there in this series, if our whiteboard's correct, as is Roger Staubach. So a lot of good options in this series as well. 11 clicks. We got Cameron Lowe up top in the NFC North.
In the reps, sorry. The only one is Eric Dickerson.
Oh, Eric Dickerson.
Yeah.
So we didn't update the board.
No,
Montana and Staubach got pulled.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dickerson's still left. But we do have a good break coming up. NFC North is Cameron Lowe. We got ourselves Angel Ortiz, NFC South. Chris McWilliams, NFC East. Devin, NFC West. Michael, AFC North. We have Steve, AFC South. Devin, AFC East. And Larry, AFC West. Yep. Staubach and Joe are gone, guys. We have a whiteboard with headliners available. I look at right here on the left. If you ever see me looking on the left, I'm looking at our whiteboard with headliners left. We track these very closely. Yesterday was crazy. Obviously, those got pulled. We just didn't take them off the board. And I was not here yesterday, but Eric Dickerson is out there. So Joe Montana and Staubach are gone. Yes, full disclosure, those are gone. Box 33 coming up, 33 of 35. This is the Larry Bird box. Congrats, Blake, on hitting the Staubach, though, man. That's fantastic, dude.
Oh, they had to punt it to him again.
The Bills punted again?
Yep.
I mean, look, Steven, I picked the Bengals to win. I did not think it'd be this easy. A lot of ball game left, but it's certainly looking good. This guy's caused a lot of chatter on the show between you and I. At one point last season, or I guess this season technically, leading the NFL in tackles, the great former Bears linebacker. Now he's on the Ravens. We do go with current team, guys. If we pull a college item, obviously a fantastic player at Georgia, Roquan Smith, it is current team on the college items. So that's actually an AFC North hit. That is Michael Bersini. Congrats, Mike, on your Roquan Smith Georgia rep helmet. So many Georgia guys that are just amazing in the NFL. It seems like they do not miss with their defensive players, especially.
They do not.
So, nice hit, Michael. Roquan Smith, that a boy. So, Vinny wants 8 in College Series Break 2. We did have Jacob call out 5 already. So, we'll give 5 to Jacob, Vinny, unless someone else calls out 5 in the first break, because the first break is first, and we do have numbers. We don't reserve numbers for breaks before the other one happens. So I know Jacob already called box 5. So we'll see what box these guys won in the first break. Congrats, Michael, on your Roquan Smith, though, sir. Devin Goodman must like that one. Probably a Georgia fan. So study break number 1. We got William Stefanelli, Robert Shaw, Bryce Crawford, James Van Der East, and David McDowell. Drop me a number. Let me know what you would like. Bengals win, Kamen ponytail, Casey wins, Steven shaves his head. That's ridiculous, Steven. I would feel, I think I would win out on that one. Is this the right list, or are you making sure?
Yeah, I'm making sure.
Study break number 1. Missing a name?
Oh, yeah, it's 5 names. Hold on.
Steven will look into it, guys. No worries, Steven. Let's make sure it's right. If you do know you're in that break, drop me a number.
Happening. Name just needs to reappear.
Which one is that?
There, it's right there. It's all there now.
All right, it's all there. So study break number 1, William, Chad, Robert, Bryce, James, and David. First number I see is the one we're doing. Drop me a box number here for the college break. I just tell on the stream the hat's a little ridiculous, but you can't tell as much as in person, Steven.
Yes.
I am saved a little bit in person. Looks worse for sure. So I'm going to randomize these boxes unless you guys drop me a number here. William, Chad, Bobby Shaw, Bryce Crawford, James Van Der East, and David McDowell. David and Robert do normally call out numbers, guys. So if you're out there, help me out. Otherwise, I'm going to the randomizer here. This is all Bengals here early in the first quarter. You know, it's kind of crazy that we might get all blowouts other than that Chiefs game. And that was, I mean, it was a close-ish game, but it was never really in doubt, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Jaguars got a field goal late.
Backdoor cover.
Yeah, backdoor cover.
And shattered Vinny's heart.
Yeah. Yeah, he had an exact score bet I saw for a lot. He put in the Discord. Number 3, I know Josh had 7, but 3 was first. Called out by Bryce Crawford. Actually, Josh is not in this break either. So it is going to be Bryce Crawford with 3 in the college series, Steven. Study break college series. We have a Josh Allen replica helmet. All the headliners are replica helmets, guys, except for the Emmitt Smith is a mini and the Dick Butkus is an authentic. A backdoor cover helps Steve. There you go. And Chad wants 21. Chad, is that for the jerseys? Jerseys are next.
Chad's in these.
No, Chad's in this one. Box 21 is not yet available. We have 1 through 10 to start the series. Welcome, Steve. How'd you hear about Ultimate Autographs, and what's your favorite team, sir? Let us know, Steve. All right, we're going to randomize 11 clicks here, guys. But good luck, folks. Let's see some fire here in the college series. Pretty much nonstop break, Steven. Not looking like we'll need a top-to-bottom rundown. I mean, The Diamonds, everything is out there, minus Justin Jefferson. The college, everything is still out there in this series. Fantastic stuff. Steve heard about us from a friend. There you go, Steve. Glad they liked it. So probably helpful if you put the break name and number with box calls today, says Vinny. Thank you very much, Vinny. Vinny is not only man of the people, he's man of the breakers. So yes, guys, let's try to do that for sure. Whatever break you're in with a bunch of breaks coming up, drop in the break number, specifically what you're calling our number for. So don't just put 7, 24, 23. Yeah. Put in, for example, box 7, diamond double 3, or diamond single 3, for example. That would be very helpful. Thank you very much, Vinny, on that suggestion. Steve is a diehard Jets fan. I'm a diehard fan of Curtis Martin's autograph. We get him a lot in this break room. Probably the most common Jet we get here in the break room. We do get Sauce Gardner lately, though. We've had Vinny Testaverde, Joe Namath, the best Jet maybe. So a lot of good Jet hits in the break room, Steve. We do have all 32 teams represented at one point or another. Here we go. Box 3 of 35, study break, college mixer series. We have authentics, we got minis, we got reps, we got jerseys. It is a mix of all of that and possibly more. I think it's a jersey to get it started here, Steven. Bengals punting, says Vinny. Well, they can't score every time, right?
Yeah.
Can't score every time. Ooh, all right. We got a former Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. The 2003 Heisman for Oklahoma. It is Jason White on the custom Sooner jersey. That's box number mojo.
Nice.
Bryce Crawford called out box 3. He has the Big 12, and he's got Jason White. This guy had a lot of injuries. Probably was going to be an NFL quarterback, but injuries, kept him from being an NFL player. I know he was on some preseason squads, some training camps, but a very good player in college. 03 Heisman, PSA certified. Congratulations, Bryce Crawford. Very nice. That's Big 10. That is Big 12, sir. Why would it be Big 10, says Vinny. We do go with current college conferences. Oklahoma is still in the Big 12.
Yeah.
I know they'll be in the SEC soon, but that is definitely a Big 12 hit on Jason White.
Eventually, this break will be a 2-spot break.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it will be. It will be. Never mind, I'm dumb, says Vinny. Yeah, it will be a new SEC hit coming up. But Oklahoma is still not in the SEC
Not legally.
yet. Not legally. When it's 100% approved, that would be an SEC hit. But as of now, Oklahoma is still going to be a Big 12 hit. Vinny thought it was Nebraska for some reason. Nope, Oklahoma on that one. Congrats, Bryce, on your Jason White. So these guys pay attention. We don't want to avoid confusion. We go with current conferences. For example, if you pulled a Nebraska item like an Eric Crouch, that would be a Big 10 hit, not a Big 12 hit. But Oklahoma is still definitely in the Big 12, so we will definitely call this a Big 12 hit. All right, game changer number 2, jerseys on the way. We got Nash O'Leary, big sack sounds like, Kyle King, Ryan Botema, Bryce Crawford, and Jeremy Stiach. So let me know on a number in the jerseys. That Justin Jefferson helmet is mint condition. It is a sick Flash authentic. It's also the only headliner so far coming out of the diamond helmets. So Steven has projected diamonds, jerseys, and college are the hot series right now in the room. Those 3 are just moving at the moment.
What's our box number we need? I'm sorry.
I don't have one
We
yet.
don't have one yet? Okay, we're still
I will
waiting.
randomize here in a second. Nash, Kyle, Ryan, Bryce, or Jeremy. Drop your number for the jerseys. And then we'll do study break. We'll do Jacob Hayes' box for number 2, 5 for that one. All right, I'm going to put this jersey away, and I guess I'm just going to randomize here. Actually, didn't write up this Jason White. Did I hear? Jason White? Nope. Let me write this up. Kyle King wants box 5. Thank you, Kyle. Box 5 going off the ticker in the jerseys. We are moving and grooving both, Bob Boulay. Don't you worry. Blake asked, can anyone know if Vitaro has Discord? Here is the link to the Ultimate Autograph Discord, guys. Vitaro's pretty new. I'm not sure if he's in the Discord, but we have a buy-sell trade section. Come and get it. A lot of good stuff in that section. Name the other 2 Heisman winners in the last 30 years to never play in the NFL, says Vinny.
That one guy from Miami in the 90s.
Are you talking about the quarterback?
Toretto.
Yeah, Toretto. Okay.
He's one of them.
There's got to be one more, Steven. I'm trying to think. You wouldn't think you win Heisman and you don't play in the NFL.
Yeah,
it's very rare. Now, there are some Heisman, like Tim Tebow, for example, more of a college player, but he did play in the NFL. Yeah. All right, box 5 coming up in the jerseys. A lot of people watching, Steven.
Let's go.
Let's go, folks. Make those views into orders. The randomizer going up. We'll get you guys randomized for your divisions here in the jerseys. I feel like it's got to be some old school guy, Steven.
Yeah, it's someone from way back in the day. Some old Notre Dame quarterback.
Probably. 7, 8, 9. One was a Nebraska quarterback. Oh, Tommy Frazier. Tommy Frazier. Yeah, that's it. Tommy Frazier never played in the NFL, and injuries again hurt him. I know he was more of a running quarterback, but if not for injuries, who knows? Might have got a shot in the NFL.
True that.
We got Kyle King, NFC North. We got Jeremy in the NFC South and East. Ryan's got the NFC West. Last 30, says Vinny. Yeah, good point. We have Jeremy, AFC North and South. Bryce, AFC East. And Nash, AFC West. Game changer number 2 here. Charlie Ward, says Bob. That's right. Played in the NBA instead. Former Knicks point guard, Florida State quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy. That's probably the answer right there. Didn't get that past Bob Boulay. So, guys, we have tons of breaks coming up, Steven. Unless it's a super cool jersey, I'm going to leave it in the bag because I want to keep rocking and rolling with these breaks. So this is a beautiful Charles Haley jersey with the smiley face, 5-time Super Bowl champion, second most Super Bowl titles behind Tom Brady. Member of the 100 Sack Club, an absolute legend, Pro Football Hall of Famer that is JSA certified on the Charles Haley jersey. So Eric Crouch actually played for the Rams as a receiver. He was a quarterback in college, played for the Rams as a receiver. Congratulations, Ryan, on your Charles Haley jersey. Very nice, man. Good hit. He never played in the NFL, Vinny? Are you sure?
Who?
He's saying that Eric Crouch never played in the NFL?
Oh, I thought he was a Browns quarterback.
No, not Eric. You're thinking of Tim Couch. I thought he played for the Rams in the NFL.
They got the invite to practice or something.
Let's see.
Practice
maybe he didn't play. I don't know. He doesn't have stats. So there you go. That could be the answer on the Eric Crouch. All right, Ryan, congrats on your Charles Haley. We will rock and roll with another college break next. Study break is next. 2 for 2, says Bob Boulay. And the guy knows his trivia. I guess maybe he didn't play. I thought he was. Maybe he got like a preseason catch. Maybe not an official stat. Possibly for Eric Crouch. I just remember him being on the Rams, but may not have played on an actual NFL game. There you go. Vinny says Eric Crouch, drafted by the Rams as a receiver. Never played a game with the team. Signed with Kansas City Chiefs in 2005, but was allocated to NFL Europe. So, study break number 2, box 5 here, Steven. Get these guys randomized, 11 clicks for their divisions. We will rock and roll in this college series. So, guys, thank you very much for calling out some numbers, making things easier. Jacob calling out number 5. And, Steven, I'll hand you some boxes here, sir. 5 in college. Still 14-0 in that game?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Bills are in the early Bengal territory, though.
Okay. Oh, it's not going to be
easy. Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be a blowout.
But if I have the plus points, I'm cool.
Yeah, plus 5.5. Looking good. Looking real good. Only thing that worries me, it goes to overtime to get a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a tough blow.
Toughest blow.
The randomizer's up, guys. 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. See the fire. Break room does not stop with these awesome hits, man. All these orders, all this fun. We'll never stop. David McDowell up top. He's got the Big Ten. We got Jacob Hayes in the Big 12. It is David McDowell, ACC, Jeffrey, Pac-12, Corey in the SEC. It just means more. And Bob Boulay, everything else. And Bob, Josh Allen, Wyoming, replica helmet. Can't say everything else. Does not have something good here. Study break 3, box 8, says Vinny. All right, Vinny, 8 will go off the ticker. We'll do 8 for the third college break. We have a, let's see, King of the North double coming up after this. So I need 2 numbers for that one. Box 5 of 35. This one feels a little heavy, Steven. This might be a full-size replica helmet here. Which for $45, what's the buy in? About 45?
Not bad.
Would be great. This guy's got one of the best nicknames in sports. He was great with the Titans, the Eagles. 3 Pro Bowls right off the bat, former NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Before that, he was out there dominating the SEC. It's the freak, Javon Curse, on the Gator replica helmet. That's the SEC, and that is Corey Beckler. Congrats, Corey, on your Javon Curse replica. Very nice. So Diamond Double 8 and 5. So I think Christian was first, Anthony, and 2 Anthonys. Anthony Zimmerman, Anthony Luigi, a little bit late with 1 and 10. Footballs, Terry, I'm not sure. We will see when they're coming back. I do want to make it clear that the footballs are not a staple series. Our platinum helmets, our diamond helmets, loaded dice, minis, jerseys, replica helmets, those are staples. The footballs rotate with college, can't miss, slabs. It's an ongoing rotation.
Not necessarily that.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. College is the hottest one, and can't miss might be the second best. So footballs, we probably won't see them as often as college series.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. We'll have them back at some point, though. I'd like to offer up a variety of breaks here in the break room. Let's go, says Corey. Congrats, Corey. Nice hit with Javon Curse. So double coming up in the diamonds. That series will not last long. The only reason why it's not even moving quicker than it is right now, because a lot of folks are also interested in this college series.
Yeah.
We have 2 amazing series in the room right now. Look, guys, every series in the break room is really good, but there are 2 that are by far the best 2 series in the room. Hands down, the number 1 series right now, far and away, diamond helmets. Nothing comes even close. Full-size authentics to all our headliner-worthy helmets. You can buy in at $80 a spot for the singles, $160 a spot for the doubles. That's the series to play. But if you don't want to spend, $80 or $160, the college is your next bet at $45 a spot. It is fantastic. 5 and 8. Yeah, 5 and 8. Jacob, we could do doubles in that one. I would like to at least knock out some more of these diamond helmets first. It gets really confusing when there's multiple doubles going on. I am open to that. If 5 or 6 of you guys really want those doubles, we can post them. My preference is to have 1 double up at a time, Steven. But we could do that if a lot of you guys really want those college doubles. I'm almost leaning, though, if we do a college double, for us to take down the single. If you guys would prefer a double in the college instead of the single, please let me know. Double college, says Jeffrey. Triple diamond, says Quentin. That's something else we could do as well. We can do that as well. We would probably take down either the double or the single if we do a triple diamond. We have a double diamond first, though. Boxes 5 and 8. We'll get you guys randomized here. Let's see, 11 times. Who was it that wanted? Is Christian Azell in this break? All right, Christian, I'm guessing you're in the 3rd break.
Let's check. It's been funky, but barely shouldn't use it.
We don't ever open up old orders, Devin. Never, sir. We've never done that, and we never will. Blake saying double and triple diamond will be fire. Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Steven will make sure we're in the right one here for the diamonds. Christian might be in the 3rd one, you said? I do see Christian in the third one.
Yeah, he should be in the third one.
All right, so Christian, actually, let's see. This is a double. So let's see what else was called out for folks who are in this break. So, guys, please let me know exactly what break you're talking about. All these guys looking for doubles and triples, etc. This is why we're hesitant. If you guys call out exactly the break you're in, makes it easier for us.
Touchdown Bills.
So let's see. We have 3 and 8 from Anthony Zimmerman. He's not in this one. He's in the next one. We have Anthony Luigi with 1 and 10. Let's do 1 and 10, Steven, because he is in this break. You can only call out numbers if you're in the break. We'll do 1 and 10 for this one. The 1-yard touchdown run for Josh Allen. Let's try this, Steven. These guys are asking for doubles and triples in the diamonds. Let's take down the diamond single if it hasn't been bought into. And let's just make the college one as a double only after this break. College or well, we're going to do a couple things. These guys are asking a lot of questions. I don't want it to get too confusing for you. So the next college break will be a double. We'll take the single down. Let's wait till it sells out. And then we're going to take down the single in the diamonds, and we'll try a triple. We can revisit this, but the triple was super hot the other day. It's a Wyoming rep for Josh Allen. So let's go. Steve's in break 2. Steve, you might have been in the single, guys. Again, this is why we don't want to post too many doubles and singles. Steve, break 2 for which one, sir?
What's the name? What's his order?
Yeah, drop us your order number, Steve. What break 2? You got to drop, you guys. You can do me a favor. You guys are awesome people, but we have tons of different breaks filling up. We've got singles, doubles, triples. If you have any confusion, tell me break 2 in what series, single or double. You got box numbers? Tell me for the single or double, so on and so forth.
Steve Berman, you were in break 1 of To the Ship. That broke.
Okay.
That already broke.
Okay. So we'll do 1 and 10 in the diamond.
I don't know what he means by he's in break 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Elite drawing, Bobby Shaw, is every other Sunday. The elite drawing is going to be next week. We had it the previous week, sir. So get you guys randomized 11 clicks for your double box break in the diamond.
So you want me to take down the single and make it a triple?
Correct, for the diamonds. And then for the college, we're going to wait till the 4th one fills up. And then we'll make the next one will be a double, only a double. And we can revisit things, but these guys are looking for a double. I think that's a pretty good solution there. And if the triple doesn't move, we'll do 1 at least, then we can go back down to a single. We'll try it for now. These guys love the triple. It was a lot of fun the other night. Works for me, man. Triple box break always works for me. Tons of fun. So 11 clicks here in the double for the diamond helmets. We have Anthony Luisi. You're up top in the NFC North. This will let me click. We got Sean Kowalski right below him, NFC South. In the NFC East is David McDowell. We have Corey Beckler, NFC West. Bryce Crawford, AFC North. Bob Boulay, AFC South. Justin Abadia, AFC East. And Nick Ortega, AFC West. Boxes 1 and 10 called out by Anthony. Good luck, guys. Let's see the heat in the diamond helmets. Such a good series, Steven. Such a good series. What do we have in box 1? Well, box 1, as you've come to learn, has been really, really good of late. How about Stefan Diggs? Salute the service. Full-size authentic. Beckett certified. Once again, top 5 in the league in receiving yards. Stefan Diggs playing right now. That's the AFC East. And that is Justin Abadia. Congrats, Justin, on your Diggs authentic. Very nice. Hands down a top 5 receiver in the game. It's been a lot of receivers coming out in King of the North right now. Justin Jefferson, Stefan Diggs. The 2 best hits of the show so far. This will change, but that is very nice right there, Justin. Clean, clean, clean on the Stefan Diggs. I love the salute the service. The American flag as well. Very nice specialty helmet. Awesome. You got to salute the service, Justin. Congrats, says David. I think Justin was looking for a salute the service, and he got one, Steven.
There it is.
There it is. Stephon Diggs. All right, we got one more coming up in the double. Then we have a single in the college break. I'll put this next to you, Steven. It's the second best hit so far. Oh, good. If not the best, depending on how much you like that salute to service. Box 10 coming up next. 10 out of 35 in the diamond helmets. What could we have in here? We are rolling right now in the break room. Absolutely rolling. Woo, baby, this is nice. This is what we call box number mojo. One of the best quarterbacks in the late 90s. It is Randall Cunningham on the Viking Speed Authentic. Former Pro Bowl quarterback, was really good with the Eagles, the Vikings as well. I think he was that quarterback on that 15-1 team that lost in the NFC Championship. That is Anthony Luigi, Mr. Luigi, goes by Luigi. That's a fantastic hit. Randall Cunningham, Speed Authentic. Congratulations, Mr. Anthony. Very clean helmet. Fantastic hit. Another fantastic double box break in the diamonds. Very nice. Steve's looking for 113990 on the order. I believe that's to the ship, and you're good, Steve. No worries. What break are we in with the Game Changer series? I believe we're on live break 3 there.
Live break
4 for the Game Changer. Speaking of live break 3, college break on the way. David McDowell, Berto Perez, Cameron Warren, Colton McCormick, Jeffrey Estrella, and Vincent Patani. I think Vinny wanted 8 for this one. We'll do box 8 in the college break. Box 8. So we are 2 away on the college single. We'll do a double for the next one. And if the double isn't moving quickly, Steven, we'll drop back down to a single, and we can always reevaluate things as we go. Get this Anthony Luigi win here. Another busy day in the break room, man. Mm-hmm. I can't remember us having like a single slow show all year. Literally, it's been break after break after break, nonstop, which is great. Much rather break boxes than sit here and twiddle my thumbs, Steven, you know?
True.
A lot of fun. Devin will drop a college double once we close up the single. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Don't want to get things too confusing. Once we drop, we close up the single box break in the college, the next break will go up as a double, sir. We have multiple doubles. We got a triple up right now. You want to keep it as simple as we can. Again, guys, keep calling out numbers and specify what break it's in as well. And you can't call out the number until the break is closed. So we'll go 11 clicks here for the third college break. Let's keep it moving, folks. Bengals, by the way, are driving here, looking for their third touchdown.
Looking to respond, baby.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Look at that snow. It has not stopped these two high-powered offenses and quarterbacks from rolling.
A little dust.
Shouldn't have listened Mao in church. Nothing like yelling, "Let's go" out loud during service, LOL, says Justin. That's right. So that is funny. Oh, you're good, Devin. The double's coming up, sir. Always good to ask questions. You're good, sir. The double will be posted as soon as we knock out this last single box break in the college series. Speaking of college, a live break 3 is coming up here. 11 clicks. We got Jeffrey in the Big 10. Berto, you've got the Big 12. It is Cameron in the ACC. Vinny's got the Pac-12. David, SEC, and Colton, everything else. Here we go. Box 8 of 35. Let's see the heats. Non-stop breaks here at Ultimate Autographs today, Steven. Non-stop. Our break page is under attack, man.
Yes, it is.
It's under attack.
Order's just rolling.
Ooh, this is nice. This guy's kind of a cult hero. Every time you pull him in the college series, there's a lot of excitement. This may not be a photoed headliner, but you know what? This is as good as a headliner.
Ooh.
How about Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, on the 2012 Heisman inscription. Clean-looking jersey for A&M. Johnny Manziel, the first freshman to win the Heisman Trophy winner. I know his NFL career didn't pan out, but this dude was incredible in college. And imagine the, all these extra deals. What money he could have gotten in college if he had the options back then. Would have gotten some endorsements, no question. That's the Big 12, and that is Berto Perez. Congrats, Berto, on your Johnny Football jersey.
That's a nice one right there.
That is very nice. I'm just going to write Johnny Football. That's what we know this man as. Great hit right there. Berto, that's the way to do it. Johnny Football. Boo, haha, cool jersey though, says Mike the Dictionary Webster. Yeah, no question. Very cool jersey. Game changer number 3. You have not missed it, Thomas. We are simply swamped with orders right now. I'm going to go chronological order in breaks. So we have King of the North, a double number 3 next. Then we have King of the North, single number 3. And then we have the game changer number 3 after that. That's the SEC. I'm sorry. That's the SEC. What am I? I'm losing my mind. That's the SEC.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm losing my mind. It's too crazy here. That is David McDowell with the SEC taking home Johnny Football. My goodness. No question about it. That's definitely an SEC hit. Johnny Football played with A&M in the SEC. They were formerly of the Big 12. I got Texas on my mind. You guys are 100% correct. Sorry about that, Bardo. David McDowell, you're the winner. No question about it. Another break, another David win. This dude was so good in 2012. Mike Evans was his receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Alabama. They beat Nick Saban, and that's how we got that Heisman Trophy win. That's definitely an SEC hit. Congrats, David, on your A&M jersey for Johnny Football. So very clean right there. Very, very clean. David is rolling. So sorry about that, Berto. My bad, man. I don't often do that, but it's definitely an SEC hit because Texas A&M is currently in the SEC, and heck, they were even in the SEC when Johnny Football played there. So, Berto, my bad, dude.
How else would he become a legend?
Right. But fantastic hit right there. Congrats, David. Blake saying David with 2 good pulls today. Yeah, no question. 2 very good pulls. David's still doing what he does best. You're welcome, David. Congrats on Johnny Football. Man. So many things happening right now. I hear Texas. I immediately think of Texas and Big 12. But it's Texas A&M here, not the Texas Longhorns. So King of the North, a double is next. Berto. You got Blake in this break as well. Darren Morgan, Jeffrey Estrella, Michael Webster, Quentin Johnson, Christian Azell, and Kevin Tabbert. So drop me 2 box numbers here, guys. King of the North, double. First 2 numbers I see is what I'm doing here. 8 and 5 on double diamond number 3, please, says Christian. All right, Christian, you are in this break. 8 and 5 works. Christian, thank you so much for putting in the boxes. I know we had 1 and 10 just done. Then we have 3 and 9 left. I will make 11 through 15 available as well for our next diamond break. So thank you, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling here in the diamond helmets. Already had Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson coming out, Steven. Just moving and grooving with the fire. Is it already the 2-minute warning in the first half?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, second and goal.
Second and goal.
Man, that game is flying. I haven't had a chance to watch the game at all. It's been way too busy here in the breaks. I like that box. Sade, have a good feeling, says Blake. And Vinny wants 12 on the single, 12 going off. Thank you, Vinny, for the single box break. I'm in College Station, Texas right now, says Christian. There you go. I bet there's a lot of Johnny Football fans there in College Station. We have 5 and 8. 5 and 8. You have those, right? Perfect. Thank you, Steven. All right. Great day in the break room. Great day in the NFL. Fantastic stuff.
So far.
So far. So far. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 hits, or clicks rather. Double box break, you keep your divisions for both boxes. Quentin Johnson up top in the NFC North. He's a Viking fan. We got Kevin Tabor, NFC South. Jeffrey Estrella, NFC East. Darren Morgan, NFC West. We got Michael Webster, AFC North. Christian Azell, AFC South. Berto Perez, AFC East. And Blake Furman, AFC West. I don't think so, Vinny, because next Sunday, ironically, we have the special Brady series, the iconic breaks. I'll be here next Sunday, but we'll be leaving early the following, or a couple Sundays after for the Super Bowl. I think we'll have like a 2-hour show on Super Bowl Sunday, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan. I'll be working next week, Vinny. Don't you worry. Who's the new guy wearing a baseball hat, Don? That's me, man. Do you not recognize me, John Garrick? I'm wearing a Bengal hat because I lost a bet to Vinny. Chiefs and Bengals earlier this season. Whoever won that game, if the Chiefs lost to the Bengals, I said I would wear a Bengal hat for Vinny. So I am delivering, sir. Take the night shift off to watch your Chiefs, says Vinny. Eh? All right, Vinny, you said it. You said it, man. Good one, Don, says Christian. Believe it or not, guys, this hat, I ordered it off Amazon. It's a pretty ridiculous hat. It's a girl's hat. You can't really tell on the stream. Doesn't look that bad, but in person, Steven, it looks extra poofy. I think it's put in for ponytails or something. I did not realize it when I purchased it. I went to Amazon. I clicked cheapest Bengal hat. I'm wearing this one time because of the bet with Vinny, and never again. That's what you get.
Never again.
Online shop for sure. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. Let's go, Vinny. Jamar Chase is in this series, by the way, Steven. Double box break on the way. Box 5 and 8 coming up. We'll do 5 first. Should be 21-7 Bengals PAT pending. We've seen a lot of PAT misses of late, even by the Bengals kicker, too.
What a play.
Great catch.
Yeah.
All right. The guy is fantastic.
Being
Jamar
a top
Chase.
5 receiver in the NFL, you know.
When he's healthy, he's top 5. I would say, yeah. I was going to say no question, but there's so many good ones.
I know,
There's so many guys that are close.
Someone's getting disrespected. That's the unfortunate problem.
Speaking of wide receivers, here's a legend. We have 3-time Super Bowl champion on the old school Pro Line authentic, Michael Irvin. That's the NFC East. And that is Jeffrey Estrella. Very nice. Congrats, Jeffrey, on the Michael Irvin. Vinny's saying not a catch, no touchdown, maybe? Or is he just saying that he thinks it's not a catch?
He probably doesn't think it's a catch.
Oh, probably not, because he told us that the Bills would win. And, you know, Vinny could be wrong again. Congrats, Jeffrey, on your Michael Irvin, though,
Yeah,
sir.
that's definitely a touchdown.
Definitely a touchdown?
Yeah, unless the ball was moving.
If they called it a touchdown on the field.
Yeah, it's still 20-7.
Hard to reverse. That a boy, Jeffrey. Nicely done on your Michael Irvin. You know what's funny, Steven? You, Alex, and I all have Joe Burrow as the number. You might say number 1. Honestly, you love Burrow.
I'm honestly, I am Patrick Mahomes number 1.
Yeah.
But if Burrow does what he does next week, and I'm
okay, because I know that you, Alex, and I both have Joe Burrow, Mahomes number 1 quarterback in the league, Burrow number 2, Josh Allen number 3. I know Colin does have Josh Allen as number 2. So, and then I think we all have Jalen. I don't know. I have Jalen Hurts as 4 now. I think he's earned that 4 spot, Jalen Hurts, right now. So, we'll see.
playing very well.
Steve saying,
The ball moved at the end.
so Steve, here's a link to our customer service team. I don't handle shipping. I don't handle that type of stuff. Addresses, I can definitely check in with customer service for you, Steve. But you yourself can only edit your address on file, sir. So keep that in mind. Contact our customer service team, and they can hopefully take care of you.
Oh.
So incomplete field goal attempt. But what just happened?
Yeah, I guess they reversed it.
Oh, okay. So reverse the call. So not 21-7 Bengals. It's a double box break, by the way. We got one more coming up. Box 8 of 35. Let me get this double done. Then I'll look for our customer service link. Berto says, definitely take it off your hands. I bet you would, Berto. It's a Michael Irvin authentic. Who wouldn't? What do we have next here, Steven? Bills get the ball second half, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my. Oh, my. How about this? This is why it's hard to say this guy is definitely a top 5 receiver in the league. There's so many. I mean, look, we have Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase. We have Tyreek Hill. This guy right here, Devontae Adams, obviously. Cooper Kupp when he gets healthy. When this guy is healthy, he's also in that discussion. DeAndre Hopkins on the Cardinal Authentic.
He gets forgotten about.
He gets forgotten about. That's the NFC West. That is Darren Morgan. Congrats, Darren, on your Beckett certified DeAndre Hopkins Authentic. Very clean. Very, very clean. Man, we do not stop with the fire today. So many good receivers in this series, too, isn't it?
Yes, agreed.
We are full of great receivers. Here's the customer service link, by the way, Steve. You can email that about your address, sir. All right, so King of the North singles next. We got box 12, called off by Vinny.
Some of those boxes.
Yep, let me get this actually written up real quickly for Darren. Then we'll do box 12 in the single. Thank you, Vinny. Only 311, Steven, and we've already done tons of boxes. Mm-hmm. I mean, tons of boxes getting done here in the break room. Quentin saying not good to you? Not yet, Quentin. Things might change, sir. Things might change. You never know when you might win. Some boxes here. I think this is the Hopkins box. Oh, no, this is Stephon Diggs. Here's DK Metcalf. I've got Hopkins behind me, I think. All right. DeAndre Hopkins. So King of the North single is next. Box 12 coming up. Courtesy of Vinny Bottani. Then we have a Jersey series. Then we have King of the North triple already sold out. Yeah, these guys love their triples, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Love their triples. That's fantastic, man. Helps us knock out the series sooner as well. Game with that. Because we know that series is going to close today. So, you know, works for me. So we'll go 11 clicks.
Times 12.
Greg wants 3, 14, and 27 for the triple. Greg, 27 is not yet available, sir. We have 3, 9, 11, 13, 14, and 15. We go chronologically, bringing in the boxes. 27 is not yet available. 9 says Anthony. Anthony's in that break. 9 works. So 9 did come in before your 11, Greg. So we'll do 3, 9, and 14 in the triple box break in the diamond helmets. 11 clicks here, guys. Good luck for the single box break. LFG says the Gear Prophet. Let's go, baby. I bet you're pumped about that Cowboys game today. That's going to be tons of fun. Niners and Cowboys. Crash that, not my break, says Jeffrey. You're good, Jeffrey. No worries. I get it. A lot of breaks are filling up. It is easy to get confused. We got Anthony Zimmerman up top in the NFC North. Avery Foster, you've got the NFC South. It is Cole Sixberry, new customer. Welcome, Cole, in the NFC East. Bordeaux, NFC West. Kevin, AFC North. Vinny in the South. David's got the East. Could be Josh Allen, Dan Marino. James Strode in the West. Box 12 of 35 in the single box break in King of the North Diamond Helmet. Bengals get a field goal. What happened?
Yep, field goal.
17-7?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anthony Luigi, was that the one calling out the box number?
9 is good. 3, 9, and 14 in the triple. Yeah. Bless you, Steven. Bless you.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
holy cow. The triple on Friday was hotter than the double or the single. So they love their triples. What do we got here? We have a former great Bronco. Vinny, this is actually, how about this? Vinny prides himself on tips and great hits. This is actually the worst hit so far in the series. So Vinny misses this time, although you can't miss with this series. Former Pro Bowl running back, Clinton Portis.
Ooh.
That's the AFC West. That is James Strode on the Eclipse Authentic. If that's the worst hit of the series is fire. So fantastic hit. But Vinny, no tips here. James Strode, though, congrats on your Clinton Portis. Very nice. Very, very nice on the Portis Eclipse Authentic. James Strode. So this time, Vinny, not going to get a tip for that one. It's a good hit, Steven. Very good hit, but I don't think it's quite tip-worthy for Vinny.
Oh, Vincenzo.
Did you watch the show on Friday, or did you hear what happened? He got $35 worth of tips.
Yeah, I saw some of it.
He got tons of tips.
Good for you.
These guys are giving him tips. He said that he's going to use the tips to order us Giordano's.
Okay.
So originally I was like, you guys are crazy.
He's investing in the team. Yeah. I respect that.
I respect that. I was going to say,
how the funds are divulged.
Do not give Vinny any tips, but then he said he's going to order us Giordano's, and I'm like, give him all the tips he wants. He earned them.
He's going to reinvest into karma.
There you go. $2.50 worthy, says David McDowell. $2.50. Vinny will take every penny. No need to tip on that one, James. All right, so Vinny says no need. We've got ourselves Berto, Colton, Kobe, Jarrett, Thomas, Berto, and John G. Let me know, guys, on a number for the jerseys. Then we have the triple number already ready. So let's keep it rolling here in the break room. You guys are great. We're having tons of fun, knocking out tons of heat. Buffalo is driving, Steven.
Yes, they are.
Buffalo is moving here. Definitely would be a huge play. Incomplete pass. Thomas wants 12. Thank you, Thomas. Box 12 going off for the jerseys. Thank you, sir. I believe that, Steven, you told me we think every jersey headliner is still out there. So that is a lot of good options in the jerseys. The diamond helmets, we still have Brett Favre. We have Josh Allen, Joe Montana, Dan Marino. Just to name a few.
Names, yes.
Some big-time quarterbacks in play in the diamonds. Got you guys randomized 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire in the break room. Almost intercepted Josh Allen. That wouldn't have been his fault that time. It was a tip ball, but when you're down in a game like this, with that Bengals offense, very little room for error for Buffalo.
They need to get something here.
Yeah.
Just to keep stride.
11 clicks. We got Berto up top in the NFC North. Kobe, you've got the NFC South. NFC East is Berto. Thomas, NFC West. We got Jared, AFC North. John, AFC South. We have Colton, AFC East. And John, AFC West. Game changer number 3. Box 12 on the way. 12 out of 50. What could we have in here? There's a T.O. jersey in the series, by the way. T.O. on the Eagles. The Bengal kind of day. We had a Chad Johnson earlier today. Bengals playing right now. I'm wearing a Bengal hat. You're wearing a Bengal shirt.
I'm wearing the current number 9.
The current number 9. Here's the former number 9. Fantastic Pro Bowl quarterback, Carson Palmer. A Heisman Trophy winner in college, number 1 overall pick. Look, this guy is about top 15 all time in yards, passing touchdowns. He's not going to make the Hall of Fame, but I'll tell you what, if he didn't get injured early on in his career, probably would have made the Hall.
Yeah.
Nice hit right there. Jarrett Stanton on the Carson Palmer jersey. Beautiful orange jersey. That is a nice hit, Jared. Carson Palmer. Let's go, baby. Keep it rolling, folks.
40 seconds, 3 timeouts. Let's get a field goal, boys.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Mike. Are the Bengals getting the ball back?
They got the ball back, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Mike's saying if I were to use my points for a mini of my favorite team, Browns, what type of player would I expect? Mike, to be honest with you, sir, I cannot answer that question simply because I don't know. Because the Signature Club program is run by our marketing team. Obviously, I get a lot of input. Obviously, they tell me stuff, but I don't control that.
That's a newer one too. I think it was added for this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what kind of players you could maybe expect.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a Brown player. It'd be nice to get something. Better than nothing for sure. Nick, your spot's gonna happen, sir. Live break 4 in the study break is coming up. After our triple box break in King of the North, Your single box break will happen, sir. Don't you worry. It will happen. Nick, you are in the single. Yep. The single box break will happen. We'll take care of you. So, triple box break. I think we had 3, 9, and
12? No, 3, 9, and 14?
3, 9, and 14. Yep, 3, 9, and 14. I'll get those off the ticker. That's what we'll do in the triple and the diamond.
3, 9, and 14.
That college break, though, the single box break, drop me a number if you want it. And then we do have a double posted now.
I think it's one.
One away.
If not close.
The Bengals had the best team that year when the Steelers guy dove at Palmer's knee in the playoffs. Might be true. Might be true. Anthony says, I like the Cunningham, but let's go for a big hit. Yeah, man, it's happening. Triple box break on the way. Triple the boxes, triple the fun. Will be tons of heat coming up here in the break room. Only 3:21, Steven, too. It feels like for the amount of boxes we've done, that we've been here for like 3-4 hours. It's been an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop action in the Ultimate Autograph live break room. And we have a lot of folks watching, a lot of folks ordering. There is no reason to believe that this will stop anytime soon. So Blake down to Bryce, 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's keep seeing fire in the break room. Love it. I love it. Another busy show. The diamond helmets tend to help that out because this series is loaded. 11 clicks. Imagine this triple getting Josh Allen and Dan Marino.
I'll take some of those real quick. Okay.
All right, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Copy these in, Steven, and I'll hand you the boxes. So we got Bryce up top in the NFC North. We got David in the NFC South. Corey's got the East. We have Gregory, NFC West. Blake, AFC North. Jeffrey, AFC South. John, AFC East. And Anthony, AFC West. By the way, we have Brett Favre and Calvin Johnson. Those who go on a triple. We have a Bears triple sign helmet. Urlacher, Butkus, and Singletary. So imagine that triple box break. You take home Brett Favre, Calvin Johnson, and a triple sign Bears helmet. That's not crazy. These diamond helmets are fire, says Blake. Could not agree more. Pull the chase for me, he says. You've got the North. You've got the North, Blake. As Kevin Garnett would say, anything is possible. A lot of fire coming up. So 3, 9, and 14. We'll be 3 first. And we'll do 9 and 14 in these diamonds. What's brutal, Jeffrey? Potential heat coming out here? What's brutal, my man?
Probably it's his stretch. I saw earlier he was struggling.
Oh, because he's got the AFC South. Okay. Oh, you still get something good, man. Mahomes and Bo, let's go, says Get a Profit. Mahomes would be a headliner, but we'll see. Here we go. Box 3 first. Maybe, Jeffrey, you get a Titan in the South, man. Maybe you get a Tennessee Titan, dude. That's your squad, isn't it? Maybe you get a Titan. What do we have in box 3? Ooh, it's a nice one. This man's playing later today. We have George Kittle, full-size Lunar Authentic, beautiful gold ink. It says Stone Cold Kittle, Steven.
Oh, I like that.
Stone Cold Kittle inscription. That is awesome. This guy is, believe it or not, top 5 in the NFL in receiving touchdowns this year.
Oh, boy.
The last 6 games of the season, I believe he had the most touchdowns receiving of anyone in the NFL. Brock Purdy loves this man. And how could you not? Gregory Crow, George Kittle, Lunar Authentic. This is an and more guy in this series. Not one of the headliners. That's a good hit right there. George Kittle. I love this gold ink on this lunar and gold and black helmet. Just looks clean. Have not seen that inscription before. The Stone Cold Kittle. Very nice. Dear Prophet saying if the Titans are your squad, private message me. I have something for you, says Anthony. There you go. Nicely done, Gregory. Now imagine getting a Joe Montana in this triple, too, with the George Kittle. It's possible, Steven.
Yeah.
It is possible. Put the kiddo away. Then we'll do box 9 next. Then we'll do 14. The next triple probably moving.
Yeah, it's 5 away.
5 away, and the double is probably close, right?
Yes. The double in the college is closed.
Okay. I think these guys
closed out of Jersey too. So.
I think these guys like the triple the most in the diamond helmets. Anthony's in the Twitch channel. So here's the link to the Ultimate Autograph Discord, Anthony. I know you haven't been in as much lately, but this is very popular here in the break room. But you can also find him on Twitch, Jeffrey Estrella. So what do we have here? Gabe Davis on defense. Must be like a Hail Mary situation.
Yeah, I think they're because they're on like the 45.
Okay. Air it out, Joe Burrow. Let's see it. Box 9 coming up, 9/35. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire in the break room. Big guy on defense makes sense. Oh, we pulled a lot of Bengals today, right? The other team playing right now, the Bills. We pulled Stephon Diggs earlier. How about the 1991 NFL MVP? We have ourselves Thurman Thomas on the retro Bill Authentic.
Oh, I like that.
Pro Football Hall of Fame running back. Jim Kelly, Andre Reed were the quarterback receiver. Thurman Thomas, the great running back on that team that made 4 straight Super Bowls. They came close each time. Lost 4 in a row, but still a great team. Congrats, John, on your Thurman Thomas. 17-7, Bengals at the half. Buffalo does get the ball back to start the second half. So it will be a fun game to track for sure. So nice hit, John, on Thurman Thomas. And we got one more coming up in this triple box break in these fantastic diamond helmets, guys. You guys are awesome. Knocking out heat left and right in the break room.
George Kittle.
Quentin, I'll add more numbers if you guys call out the boxes, which you guys have been. I'll add some more numbers. The more boxes you guys call, the more numbers I will add. That is, you help me, I'll help you. Especially with how hot the break is, I can't randomize, 20 boxes. So we'll give you guys 16 through 20, but you guys please help me out and call out those numbers when those breaks fill. So nicely done on Thurman Thomas. John. And we got one more to go in the triple here. One more to go in the triple. We do have a college break coming up. That's a single. Drop me a number for the college break if you're in that break. I mean, what's the best hit in the series? I mean, Josh Allen, but I mean, Favre, Montana, Marino. Calvin Johnson does not sign a lot. The series is ridiculous, Steven. There's so many good headliners left. The non-headliners have been pretty good as well. Megatron says Quentin. Yeah, Megatron would be a fantastic hit. Box 14 coming up. Bryce says, give me a Megatron. I've got the NFC North. I'll take a Megatron. I'm sure you would, Bryce. I'm sure you would. What do we have here, Steven? What do we have here?
You tell me, good sir.
Oh, we got a great defensive player. We have Cam Hayward coming out.
Oh, okay.
Pittsburgh Steelers star Cam Hayward, Pro Bowler. That is Blake Furman. Congrats, Blake. He was looking for Jamar Chase. He got a Steeler instead. Cam Hayward. So that's actually the worst hit so far in the series. But that's not a bad worst hit because this dude is rock solid. Cam Hayward. I mean, Steelers have so many good players at every position every year. One of the truly great franchises in the NFL. Former Ohio State star. Great defensive tackle. 78.5 career sacks already as a D tackle. 5-time Pro Bowler. Congratulations, Blake, on your Cam Hayward. Very nice. So triple box break in the books. I'll write this up for Blake, and then we will do a study break for the college series. Josh Allen, Wyoming, full-size rep in here. Being a Bengals fan, I don't know how to feel about that pull, says Blake. We say this a lot in the break room, Blake. Once you've ordered, the money's in, and a win is better than a loss. You could also trade with Steeler fans. A lot of Steeler fans in the break room. Definitely take home the win and maybe trade this bad boy to a Steeler fan here at Ultimate Autographs.
Very true.
So I feel the same way. I mean, I know sometimes you don't get a guy that you like. It's not your team. But there's a lot of good trading going on in the break room. So a lot of options. Study break number 4, we got David McDowell, Bryant Mercado, Peter Malecki, Nick Boyer, Corey Beckler, and James Vander East. Let me know, guys, on a number here for study break number 4. Going to be a fun show today. Let's keep it rolling. He's good. Yeah, absolutely. He's very
9.
good. Peter Malecki wants 9. Peter, that works. 9 for the study break. And we have a jersey coming up, then a study break double coming up as well. Steelers over here, says Paul Lewis to Blake. So already looking to trade. Plenty of guys you can trade with, Blake, in this break room. There is plenty of great folks looking for some deals. All right, box 9. This one feels heavy, Steven. Might be even authentic, honestly. This might be authentic in here. Holy cow. David, Bryant, Peter, Nick, Corey, and James. Not authentic. It's at least a full-size rep. So got a big helmet on the way in this football mixer in the college series. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. David up top, he's got the Big 10. Right below him is Corey in the Big 12. We have James in the ACC, Nick Pac-12. We have Brian SEC and Peter everything else. So there you go.
Yes, Robert, you're in the double.
All right, Robert. Box 9 coming up. I think we have an authentic in here, Steven. Full-size authentic. Feels heavy, man. Feels very heavy. Oh, man. Wait for this one here. Get ready for this one. If this is the same helmet we pulled on Friday, this is not going to be the best hit of this show just because of the player. But this might be the single best looking helmet we'll pull the entire day, Steven. Brace yourself.
Okay.
Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. It's still nice. The one we had on Friday was even better. But we have a sick, shut authentic Leighton Vander Esch on the beautiful Boise State helmet. The great Cowboy linebacker. The one we had on Friday was some sort of like variation. Maybe it was a chrome. It was like a purple Boise State helmet. It was unbelievable. This is very cool for sure. But guys, go back and watch the stream on Friday. The Leighton Vander Esch Boise State hit on Friday was ridiculous. That, by the way, is an everything else hit. That is box number mojo. That is Peter Malecki. Congrats, Peter, on your Leighton Vander Esch, sir. Very nice hit. Okay. Like that one, Peter. Very nice looking helmet. Pro Bowl linebacker playing in the game today against the Niners. So nicely done, Peter. We have a jersey break next, I think, Steven,
yes, we
right?
do. I believe so.
Jersey break coming up. If you're in that break, drop me a box number.
And then we got the study double break.
Okay.
2 away on the triple. Still 7 to go on the double.
Okay, so I think the triple is taking everyone's attention. You're welcome, Peter. We got Sean, by the way, in this next break. Cameron Warren, Cole, Cody, Dylan. Welcome, Dylan, new guy in the break room. Ryan and Nash. So first number I see is what we're doing. This is a single box break. The next college will be a double box break. So fantastic stuff. This series is hot. The diamonds are hot. The jerseys are hot. A lot of good stuff here in the break room. Guys, I will take score predictions for tonight's game. Keep that in mind. I know that this game kind of started once we got on the air. It was so crazy with all the orders. But if you drop me a score prediction for the game tonight, we'll send you guys a $20 Ultimate Autograph gift card if you get the score right. So, I mean, it's always fun to guess the scores, too, you know? Definitely tons of fun. So Sean, Cameron, Cole, Dylan, Ryan, and Nash. I'm going to get you guys randomized on your boxes. If I don't get box numbers, I randomize with all the breaks filling up. The quicker I get the boxes, the quicker we do it. But we are getting pretty close to being caught up, Steven. So these guys are still getting a bunch of orders, but it's slowed down just a little bit at the moment. I'm pretty sure this won't last, though. Pretty sure this will not last. 38-17 Niners, says Cameron. Thank you, Cameron, more on your score prediction. We got 24-29 Niners, Blake. Nick has Niners 34, Cowboys 14.
Yeah.
That's a big score right there. I've got 27-20, Steven, personally.
I'll take 31-20.
Okay, 31-20. Chad has 31-24 Niners. I'm going to randomize these boxes here for the study break. We are down to 1 in that triple box break in the diamonds. So closing in, I'm closing out that break. Colin wants 2 and 6 in the double college. Thank you, Colin. I did say this, though, guys. We do not reserve boxes before a break comes up. So, Colin, if 2 or 6 happens to be picked by the randomizer, I'll need 1 more. Otherwise, 2 and 6 are good for the double. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So, 6 is going to happen in the single because that's what the randomizer picked. So 2 is good for the double, Colin. Let me know on 1 more. We'll do box 6 in the single. And we have 11, 16, and 20 for the triple, says Vinny. Quinton wanted 13, 15, and 18 for the triple. Vinny was first. It is first come, first serve. We'll do the ones Vinny wanted, 11, 16, and 20. And interesting that those numbers are very different, what these guys wanted. So 11 clicks coming up in the college break. This is a single box break. We'll run the college as a double the rest of the way, unless it really cools off, and then we can go back to a single, Steven.
So 6 and what?
Let's do 6 for the single, then we'll do 2 for the double, and I'll need 1 more. Colin, you can drop me 1 more for the double, sir. Vinny says, Quentin, sorry, bud, have to get some tips, man. Okay. We got Steve saying 35-31 Niners. Blake wants to get into another triple, but I spent so much money this weekend. Understandable, Blake. With that said, though, man, I'll tell you what. This series will not last the rest of the day. It's a super good series. Our next series is going to be loaded dice. It's going to be really good, but it will not be as good as this series. This Diamond Helmet series is outrageous. So if you're going to spend any money in the breaks over the next week, I recommend spend it now. Oh, I think Steven's got the wrong list here. I believe I'll make sure when Steven gets back here. Did we do a jersey here or what I randomize? I think we did this jersey break.
Which one?
Game Changer. Did I just randomize Game Changer?
Yeah.
My bad.
What?
Did we do Game Changer 4 yet?
No.
Oh, okay. I think I took the wrong list, guys. My bad.
Well, you just skipped over.
Oh, we did study break 4 was Leighton Van Der Esch. This is the double here.
Well,
My bad.
Game Changer 4 still needs that. So you got the boxes for the double.
Yeah, and I randomized the Game Changer instead of the college.
Okay.
My bad.
Well, I mean, that can stay. That was going to be randomized.
Yeah, that'll
anyway.
stay.
But I mean, if you want to randomize the college while you wait for a box Game Changer, that's fine.
Let's do 2 and 6 actually, because Colin called 2 and 6. I was thinking we're doing the single. Yeah, my bad.
I thought you were doing the single. You didn't rip the single?
I think we did rip the single. That's what the Leighton Van Der Esch was.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. So the study break single was ripped. We'll have the study break. I see study break number 4. This is actually study break 1 double. Is it not, Steven?
Yeah, it's study break 1
I think
double.
that's what confused me, maybe. I'll change it right now. Study break number
So
1.
2 and 6.
2 and 6, yep. So, Colin, we're good. We do have 2 and 6 in the double. I did already randomize, looks like the boxes for the jersey. So we'll do the jersey break after this.
Okay, that works.
That's already been randomized. Apologize, guys. there's a lot going on. This is why it gets pretty hectic when there's a lot of stuff coming in. So we'll get you guys randomized, though, for your divisions in the double here. 11 clicks. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's keep seeing the fire in the break room. Then I'll take a jersey box number because I guess I skipped over the college one, but that's okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. We got Colin up top. You've got the Big 10. We got David in the Big 12. It's David in the ACC, Bryce Pac-12, Colton SEC, Robert everything else. Double box break on the way. Study break, college mixer series. Keep it rolling, folks. Double the boxes, double the fun. We've had a lot of jerseys, a lot of full-size helmets. Finally have a mini helmet here, Steven. Not bad at all. Former Heisman Trophy winner, Pro Bowler in the NFL, the great Mark Ingram on the Alabama mini helmet. That's the SEC. That's Colton McCormick. Congrats, Colton, on your Mark Ingram. Okay.
That's a nice hit right there.
That's a nice hit right there. Yeah, I agree. Fantastic, for sure, the great running back. So second order place for Devin. Thank you, Devin. Nice hit, Colton, on the Mark Ingram. We'll do the jersey break next. I did already randomize you guys for your divisions. So if you're in that jersey break, drop me a number. Then we have the triple, which we already have the numbers from Vinny for the Diamonds. Mark Ingram. Cool. As Bob would say, we're moving and we're grooving here, Steven, in the break room. Box 6 is next. Colin Pelletier looking for that box number mojo. He's got the Big 10. Couple spots for David. This guy does nothing but win. We'll see what happens here in this break. Oh! Woo! You ready for this here? This is fantastic. Honestly, Steven, this could be the best hit of the show so far.
Okay.
Staying a lot when we have a Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic, Stephon Diggs Salute the Service. How about Magic Johnson on the Michigan State full-size replica helmet? Magic Johnson, of course, won a national championship with the basketball team. Probably the best point guard in NBA history. Most assists per game. That is Beckett certified. Magic Johnson. It's a college football series, but it's a basketball player on a college helmet. That's awesome. Colin Pelletier. That's the Big 10. That is how we do it, baby.
That's a fun win right there, without a doubt.
Box 6, Steven. Magic Johnson. Holy cow. That's incredible right there, Colin. If there was box number mojo, if there ever was, that's it right there.
Without a doubt.
Incredible. Magic Johnson. Whoa, that's cool, says Colin. I agree, man. That is super cool. Thanks, boys. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for playing. A fantastic hit on the Magic Johnson. My goodness. Like I said, Steven, 2 best series in the room. The Diamonds #1, the College #2. I think these guys get it. I guess we'll put this helmet next to you. I don't even know what to do. I guess Diggs will go unless you can fit all of them. But this is definitely staying on the table. Magic Johnson. Cool. So we'll do the jersey break next, and then we'll do the triple in the diamond helmets. So jersey break. I did already randomize these divisions. I'm not going to re-randomize.
When you have Jefferson's box.
Jefferson's box. I think we're going to boot Diggs, actually, I think.
I have Diggs' box.
Oh, you have Diggs' box? I'll hand you some boxes here. I think Jefferson's buried at the bottom here. Fantastic hit on the Magic Johnson. The only reason, I don't know. It's a tough call between Diggs and Jefferson, but Jefferson led the league in receiving yards. He'll stay up there. Because I know we'll have a Josh Allen at some point today. So we'll leave a Viking up there for a little bit. So Sean, Cole, Ryan, Dylan, Nash, Cameron, Kobe. Let me know on a number in the jerseys. Otherwise, I will randomize here. I think Cameron wanted 11. Let's see. Cameron's in this break. Did have 11 called out earlier. We do have 11 available. Let's do box 11 in the jerseys. The next triple pool will be whether or not I'm getting in the next one, says Blake. Sounds like if Jamar Chase goes, Blake is not getting it.
Number 11.
Number 11 in the jerseys.
Yeah.
Here's Jefferson's box.
Perfect.
Here's Hayward. No, give me the Leighton Van Der Esch. I think we've got everything now, Steven.
Cool.
So that's good.
Thank you.
So box 11 on the way in the jerseys. Thank you very much, guys, for all of this fire in the break room. We got a headliner. It is box number mojo, Cameron Warren, the great Jason Taylor, former Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in sacks before, member of the 100 Sack Club, Jason Taylor, number 99, clean Dolphin jersey, JSA certified. That a boy, Cameron. A fantastic jersey with Jason Taylor coming
that
out.
one gleams. I like that.
It's clean, man. It's super clean. Jason Taylor, AFC East hit, Cameron Warren. So we've got the triple coming up. Then we have a double in the mini helmets. And we are close on the next triple for the college as well. So thanks, guys. Finally, a good call, says Cameron. The double, yep. Absolutely, sir. That is a great call. Box number mojo. Never won when I picked the box, says Cameron. First time for everything, man. First time for everything. There is no math. I don't have the concrete data, Steven. But I have found if you call out a box number, for example, in a break like this, 1 in 8 chance for Cameron, seems like you get rewarded more than 1 in 8 times.
Yep.
It does appear that box number mojo is pretty good.
And we don't have quantifiable evidence.
We don't, but I'm pretty sure that it's out there somewhere. If we had time to dig through after all the orders, all the busy shows, if there's ever time, we'd probably find that. So the triple on the way for King of the North. We had Vinny calling these out. I believe it was, let's see, Steven. 11, 16, and 20. So 11 going off, 16 the Montana box, then 20 in the triple as well. Thank you, Vinny, on those box calls. Only a 35 box series. Believe it or not, we're not that far away from knocking out the entire series, Steven. And that will go for sure. That will definitely go today. Whether it's this show, whether it's the 7 p.m. show, the diamond helmets will be gone before the end of the night, Steven.
Yes, they will.
No question about it. So it is first come, first serve. You want to play some diamonds. You want to get, Dan Marino. You want to get Brett Favre up in there so you can make sure you get them. So get you guys randomized. 11 clicks for your divisions. Triple box break on the way. Let's go. King of the North, triple. Such a good series. Place that hat down so the product cam can see it. It's a Bengal hat. Lost a bet with Vinny. Bengal hat. It's actually a ridiculous hat. I bought it online. I did not realize that there was all these side things. I think it's for like girls' ponytails. I look ridiculous in this hat, but a bet's a bet, and that's what I'm wearing because the Bengals beat the Chiefs earlier this season. So we'll go 11 clicks. The rule is I got to wear this hat for this happy hour show, Steven. I won't wear it tonight. Although I might wear it tonight just because the Bengals might win me some money. Maybe out of celebration, potentially.
They could.
If they hang on here. If they hang on. So 11 clicks, King of the North, triple number 2. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire. 10 and 11. We got Mike, the Dictionary Webster, up top in the NFC North. Working for me. That's right, Colin. It is working right now. We got Colin Pelletier in the NFC South. How about a Panther, Colin? Richard's got the NFC East. Mike, by the way, NFC North. Brett Favre, We have a triple signed Bears helmet, the great linebackers, and we have Calvin Johnson. Richard, NFC East. James, NFC West. We got David in the AFC North. Jeffrey, AFC South. How about a Titan, Jeffrey? We got Quentin, AFC East. Dan Marino in this series. We also have Josh Allen. NFC West, by the way, James Strode, Joe Montana, and David, AFC North, could be Jamar Chase. Tons of good stuff left. Devin, the college pool double. That's sold out yet, Steven? Or we did one. We did the first one.
Yeah, we did the first one.
Devin, we did the first one.
He's in the second one.
He's in the second one.
That Goodman, Devin Goodman? Yeah.
Yeah. Are we close there, Steven?
Yeah, it's 2 away.
2 away. That double is coming up shortly, Devin. 11, 16, and 20. We'll do 11 first here on this one. Get your tips ready, says Vinny. Okay? We'll see. Now, Jeffrey, maybe it's not your day today, but maybe things could change in a hurry for you. Maybe the next break, maybe you win a Marino, maybe you win a Montana and Allen. You never know. Vinny's calling for the tips. What could we have in here, Steven? Box 11. Oh, my gosh. We got ourselves not 1, not 2, but 3 Bear Hall of Fame linebackers. The 3 greatest Bear linebackers ever. Look, Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, hands down top 10 linebackers ever. No question. Earl Acker in that discussion as well. So 3 Hall of Famers, 3 absolute legends, all on one helmet. Michael Webster saying, let's go. Triple signed Bears. My goodness.
Don't get much better than that.
That's fantastic.
Especially for Bears.
Yeah, man. 3 helmets. 3 autographs on 1 helmet, rather. That's fantastic. So there you go. Vinny calling for 20. I bet Mike's not going to give him squat. Great win, says Rick. Vinny saying his Venmo is at VB T1215. Okay, we'll see. Nice hit, Mike. That's fantastic. The dictionary, baby. Nicely done. I like that hit, Steven. It's I mean, as a Bears fan, triple signed.
Of those 3 players?
Those 3 players, all with the Hall of Fame inscriptions on a beautiful Lunar Authentic with the orange on it. That's awesome. That's nice, Mike, says Paul. Great win, says Rick. What if he gets Brett Favre or Calvin Johnson this triple? Shut it down at that point. That'd be nuts.
Holding the Bills to a field goal.
Okay, 17-10?
They're going to kick it. But
okay.
It will be 17-10 if he makes it.
How far is it?
25 yards.
He should make it, but
he
the conditions are not great.
He made it.
He made it, 17-10? Okay. 17-10. This next drive is huge. The Bengals get a touchdown. I think the game's over. They don't get a touchdown. We are definitely in play for this football game. I love the Bears Speed Authentic, where Singletary also added Monsters of the Midway. Bob, good news. We'll have a ton of Mike Singletary in the break room. We just had an in-person signing with him on Friday, Steven. So Mike Singletary will feature a lot here in the break room, at least in the next month or 2. So box 16 of 35 coming up. Good luck, folks. 1 headliner in the first part of the triple. What could we have next here? Just an outrageous series here. Bob's got that triple helmet. There you go, Bob. We got ourselves a name that's not even a headliner in this series. This is something different, actually. So I've seen this guy in this break room on a Notre Dame helmet.
Okay.
Seen him on a Raiders helmet. This is actually Tim Brown on a Buccaneer helmet. Tim Brown, a Lunar Authentic for the Bucs. That's the NFC South. That is Colin Pelletier. So Tim Brown tied for 9th all-time with Steve Largent with exactly 100 receiving touchdowns.
That's crazy.
That's incredible. So congrats, Colin, on your Tim Brown Buccaneer Lunar Authentic. So Colin Pelletier is heating up in the break room. Magic Johnson, Tim Brown. Now he is rolling right now. That a boy, Colin. That's how we do it. The series that never stops giving, Steven.
True that.
An and more guy, a lesser tier hit in this series. It's a Hall of Fame receiver, Tim Brown. I've noticed this series is very receiver stacked. I mean, Jefferson, Diggs, Brown, Michael Irvin, DK Metcalf. Tons of good receivers coming out in this series. Nice, thank you, says Colin. You're welcome, sir. You are very, very welcome. Are we moving on to the next triple, Steven?
We have not moved on to the next triple.
Ooh.
5 away on the double.
Okay, a little surprising. But sometimes these guys wait to see what comes out. Box 20 next. 20 of 35 in the diamond helmets. What could we have in here? Show me something good. I like this one. It is box number mojo for Vinny Batani. This man is first all-time in receiving touchdowns by a tight end. 7th all-time overall, Antonio Gates on the Eclipse Authentic. Top 5 tight end ever. Congrats, Vinny, on Antonio Gates. Very nice. It's a great hit right there. Very nice hit on Antonio Gates. Irvin's up for trade, says Jeffrey. I thought Jeffrey didn't win anything, but I guess he did get a Michael Irvin today. So, nicely done, Vinny. Calling out your own heat with the Antonio Gates.
You might have one from before.
Maybe from before. Okay. Makes sense? Makes sense.
Oh, no, he did. He did win the Michael Irvin.
Okay, there you go. So, Jeffrey did win something today. So you're not going empty-handed, Jeffrey. More good stuff coming up potentially. Another great triple box break. Bears linebackers, 3 of them. Tim Brown and Antonio Gates. Vinny likes it. Love it, Vinny. I like that you like it, sir. Nice hit on Antonio Gates. We got a mini helmet break coming up. Double box break on the way. We have Josh, Zachary, Jeffrey, Blaine, Thomas, Daniel, and Richard. So drop me 2 numbers for speed it up. And we'll do this double box break in the mini helmets. Otherwise, we have 5 to go in the double box break for the diamond helmets, and we are pretty open on the triple, believe it or not, guys. We do have 1 spot to go in that college double box break as well. So let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's keep seeing plenty of fire. Bengals near midfield here, Steven. Moving and grooving. Thomas wants 1 and 21 in the minis. All right, Thomas, 1 going off the ticker. 21 going off as well. Thank you, sir. We will knock out some minis here in the double box break. Big day in the break room, Steven. We're already at well over 20, maybe 30 boxes. Kind of hard to keep track with all the boxes coming through.
Yeah. Doubles and very few things.
Yeah, and that makes it move quicker, too.
Mm-hmm.
So past midfield, the Bengals here.
Go, baby.
1 and 21. Come on, Christian Watson, says Thomas. Okay. Very specifically what he's looking for on the Christian Watson. Really good, young, talented receiver. No doubt about that, guys. 11 clicks in the minis. Let's see what we got here. I love all these doubles and triples. Every break seems like double college, double authentic, triple authentic, double mini. You can win multiple stuff with a single spot. We actually have not seen it much yet. Means we're due for it, right? We have Blake up top. He's got the NFC North. Zachary right below in the NFC South. Thomas, NFC East. Daniel Fagan, NFC West. Daniel, AFC North. Richard, AFC South. We got Jeffrey in the East and Josh in the AFC West. Boxes 1 and 21 coming up in the double. So Justin looking to trade with Vinny for that Antonio Gates, Steven. Okay. Well. Jeffrey, never give up, never surrender. You're back in the winner's circle with a legendary quarterback, Bob Greasy, Lunar Mini Helmet, one of the best autographs in the business. 2-time Super Bowl champion, Starting quarterback when the season started for the 72 Dolphins, the only undefeated team ever. Congrats, Jeffrey, on your Bob Greasy. Very nice, Jeff. Good hit for a non-headliner. That is a fantastic hit, fantastic autograph, fantastic player. Also, anything Dolphins is always super clean, Steven. Always super clean.
Indeed.
So there you go. Jeffrey. What else could we have in the next one? I took the South in this break, LOL, says Jeffrey. We have an Eddie George, I think, in this series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we pulled him unless you guys pulled him yesterday. I know we did not pull George in the Friday night show, though. There's a lot of boxes that have been done the whole weekend, so crazy stuff. Gates for Vinny. All right, box 21 next. What could we have in the Sammy Sosa box? Ooh, okay. How about the NFL's all-time interception leader? Beautiful autograph. 81 career picks. Hall of Fame defensive back Paul Krause. That is PSA certified. Most picks in league history. Congratulations, Blaine, on your Paul Krause Flash Mini helmet. That is a fantastic hit. One of the more underrated hits in the break room. That's my guy, says Jeffrey. There you go. Must be his buddy. Nice hit on the Paul Krause.
Beautiful first out.
Man. Oh, man. Bengals, what? Getting close to the red zone?
Yep, they're marching.
Oh, 3rd and 10 first down, looks like.
Yeah, it was a big one.
How was hers so open?
I know.
Oh, look at that hurdle.
Yep.
Look at that hurdle. How about them Bengals?
Making plays, baby.
Making plays. They're clutch, dude. That is a clutch ball club. They have, like, I think, the second longest winning streak in the league?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Niners have won the most, but the Bengals...
The Niners have been not just winning, they've been demolishing.
They have been.
They've been taking care of business.
We have a study break coming up. Double box break on the college series. We got Corey, Jeffrey, Devin, Bryant, David, and Gregory Crow. Drop me 2 numbers. First 2 numbers I see is what we're doing. We'll rock and roll on this double box break in the college series. Next one's up. We got 6 spots to go in the next double. And we are 4 away on the jerseys. 5 to go still in that double box break in the diamonds. Believe it or not, guys, we are pretty much caught up, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get those orders moving. We do have a 7 p.m. show tonight. If the orders are super hot, we'll keep going. But we might take a dinner break at some point. And if the orders do slow down, guys, dinner break could be coming up sooner rather than later. We got 4 and 10. Corwin first. Devin was second with 4 and 7. And his first come, first serve. Corwin is Corey Beckler. We'll do 4 and 10. But good news, Devin, you got one of your boxes available for this series. So 4 and 10. And I'll add some more on the ticker. We'll do 11 through 15 for the next break. But I think 4 and 10 should be in the room here. Eric, if you guys want singles, let me know. We could go back to singles. If we get more folks requesting singles, we could go back to singles. My thought, Steven, is we go back to maybe a single after the next double closes.
Okay.
If you guys want singles in the diamonds, let us know. But looks like the doubles and triples, Eric, have been selling much quicker. So whatever you guys want. It is hard when we have a single, double, and triple up at the same time. It does get a little bit confusing for everyone. We'll do box 4 here first, and then we'll do 10 for the second one. First and goal, Steven.
March boy.
March. I'm leaning towards putting up a single at some point, Eric. But right now, let's at least knock out one of these breaks. Raider Paul, is the next mini sold out yet?
No.
No. So Raider
He's
Paul.
the first person in it.
We cannot reserve box numbers, as you see how many boxes we have called up. That break will take a while to fill. We cannot call out box numbers until the break is full. We do not reserve early numbers. That is a break room rule. But thank you very much, Paul, for participating. Just keep in mind, you can't reserve your boxes ahead of time until the break is full. You're good, Paul. No worries. Paul's learning still. You're a new guy. No worries. Just letting you know the rules. Believe me, Steven and I have been here long enough. We know what typically works the best, what keeps us organized, what keeps us from mistakes. We have, like, especially on a night like this, where the break room is just on fire, we have doubles, we have triples of stuff. It does make it easier to have the numbers only called out once the breaks are full. So box 4 coming up in the college break.
Oh.
Down?
Oh, so close. So close.
So close.
And he runs really hard.
Mixon?
Yeah, what a great accidental pick you had this year.
Actually,
it wasn't accidental. It wasn't accidental, but someone took Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
And we're thankful for it.
Yeah, we're thankful for it. Second place in the UA Fantasy League. You ready for this headliner right here? We got ourselves a little box number mojo. Former Heisman Trophy winning running back, one of the best pure athletes of all time. On the Auburn jersey, Bo Jackson.
Oh.
Pro Bowler in the NFL. All-star in the MLB. Injury is the only thing that kept him from having a great NFL career. That's a fantastic hit. That is a single spot snipe. I know it's a double box break, but this jersey worth more than $90, no question. Bo Jackson, let's go, says Corey. That's a great hit, man. That is what we call box number mojo. Attaboy, Corey. That's fantastic, Steven. That is a fantastic hit on the Bo Jackson. One more coming up. Anyone get a touchdown yet?
No, but they forced an encroachment.
Oh, so they're gonna be first and goal from the one?
Like half yard.
From the half-yard line?
Something like that.
Do you QB sneak here with Burrow?
I would.
Chase is still available. Yes, sir. Blake. Jamar Chase is still in play in those diamond helmets. Come and get him. Come and get that Jamar Chase.
So the double is one away.
Okay.
You said go to a single after that, or do you want to keep going with the double?
What do you guys think? I know Eric was asking for a single, but everyone else, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to do a single for the diamond helmets, or do you guys want to keep rolling with the double?
We can bring back that single, and then once that triple sells out,
we can go back to a double, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that. We can always reevaluate. I mean, are you okay with the single, double, and triple? I know that gets a little crazy.
I mean, if we have to do that, it's fine.
Okay. Troy's still in for the jersey, says Steven. Think so, sir. Yep. Troy should be out there.
Troy who?
Which ones? Troy
Polamalu?
Polamalu?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, believe Polamalu is out there.
But that was we've only pulled, have we even pulled the headline out of that one?
I don't think, you said we hadn't in the jerseys.
I don't think so.
So every headliner, yes, should be out there in the jerseys.
So Jason Taylor we did pull.
Jason Taylor, we just pulled. Yep, we just pulled the Jason Taylor here. So this might be an authentic Steven here.
Okay.
Feels a little heavy. What could we have in box 10 here in the college? Good luck, guys. Need some heat. Mixon touchdown, said Blake. Okay. Ooh, this is good, Steven. This is very, very good right here. Holy cow. Let me see if it's rep or authentic. This one, I think, is a replica helmet, but still clean. Former Heisman Trophy winner, former league MVP, pro and college football Hall of Fame running back. We got ourselves Earl Campbell on the Texas Longhorn rep helmet. That's the Big 12. That's going to be Devin Goodman. What's up, Devin? New guy in the break room. He is taking the beautiful Earl Campbell
Devin.
full-size rep. How about that, Devin Goodman? In the winner's circle in the break room. JSA certified on your Heisman Trophy winner, on your Pro Football Hall of Famer, and College Football Hall of Famer. That is fantastic, Devin. So 2 of the all-time great running backs, Bo Jackson, Earl Campbell, in the double box break.
Very nice.
Pretty nice double. Pretty nice double right there for Devin and Corey especially. Challenge flag says Blake. So he was ruled out, but looks like they're challenging the call, Steven.
Yeah, I believe that's not a commercial on my end.
Yeah, commercial here as well. Nice hit, Devin, on the Earl Campbell. And we have what coming up? This is a double box break coming up. King of the North double. Yes. I think Vinny wanted 15 and 19. So 15 and 19 coming up. We get those off the ticker. And then, Steven, if my ticker is correct, we would have 13, 17, and 18 left. Then we would have 21 through 35, which I think is 15 boxes. I think we have 18 left in the series.
Yep, that sounds correct.
17 down, 18 to go. So we have tons of headliners left still. Brett Favre. We have Calvin Johnson, Josh Allen, Joe Montana. We have a lot of goodies left in this series. Looking forward to pulling all those names here shortly. Blake saying ball looked like it crossed. Touchdown call overturned, says Vinny. So there you go. Up 2 touchdowns, Steven.
Go.
That's how we like it. How about them Bengals? How about them Bengals? Alrighty, so 15 and 19 in the double, Steven, for King of the North. So good luck, guys. Let's see more fire. John, Don, Austin, Quinton, Blake, Vinny, and David. Now add boxes 21 through 25 for the next break. Give you guys more options in those diamond helmets.
Yeah, hand me some of those?
Yes, sir. And Blake, you got it. Who they? Who they gonna beat them Bengals, baby? Who they? It's Bengal territory. All about the Bengals today. Big Bengal Day, Steve.
Yes, it is.
For as much as I'm cheering for them today, I'll be cheering against them that much more next Sunday when they play the Chiefs.
But I won't be.
I know you won't be. Will be a lot of fun here in the break room next Sunday. A lot of smack talk going on. Going to be awesome. There is still about a minute to go in the third quarter. The Bills' offense is high-powered, but up 2 touchdowns. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. So we'll do box 15 first. I'll get you guys randomized in the double, though, first. So 11 clicks coming up. Good luck, guys. Let's see the fire. Man, these diamond helmets are fantastic, Steven. This series is so good. No matter what we pull, it's basically a headliner.
True.
8, 9, 10, and 11. We got John up top in the NFC North. Right below John is Blake in the NFC South. It's Quinton in the NFC East. Blake NFC West. We got Vinny AFC North. We have Don AFC South. Austin AFC East. And we have David in the AFC West. All right, double the boxes, double the fun. Number 15 to get us started here. Good luck, good luck, good luck. See some heat. Let's see some heat coming up here. This guy's a headliner in the minis, not a headliner in this series. John G., you're taking home the talented young receiver, the speedy Christian Watson on the Lunar Authentic. Down the stretch, this was the number 1 target for Aaron Rodgers, the number 1 receiver for Green Bay. Bright future, regardless of whether it's, Rodgers or Jordan Love or whoever. Christian Watson He's here to stay. The man is a great receiver. Even as a Bears fan, Steven, gotta admit it. The guy's a playmaker. Clean, lunar, authentic as well. Congrats, John, on your Christian Watson. You know who we had in the last Diamond Helmet series that I loved? We had Williams, the Lions running back.
Mm-hmm.
That was so cool. So a lot of good modern players coming out of late. This is what you call an investment piece. Could be worth a lot more down the road as well. You're welcome, John, says Vinny. There you go. Of course, Vinny is saying he's welcome. Yeah, well, this is a fantastic hit, Steven, but this is, believe it or not, still one of the lesser hits in this series. That's how good the Diamond Helmets are. So 19's coming up. What could we have in box 19 in the Diamonds? 415, guys. Let's keep those orders moving, otherwise we'll take a brief dinner break at some point here soon. 19 of 35 on the way in the Diamonds. What do we have here? What do we have here? It wouldn't be a break that David McDowell's in without a David McDowell win. This man is on fire. How about the 1998 NFL MVP, Terrell Davis? Flash authentic. One of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. Former league MVP, former Super Bowl MVP, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Congrats, David, on your Terrell Davis flash, okay?
It's a nice win there.
It's a nice win. Not a headliner in this series. Fantastic flash helmet. Fantastic running back. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful helmet, says David. Could not agree more. Beckett certified. Another great hit in the Diamond Helmets. Holy moly. This series is ridiculous. Looks like Buffalo punting, Steven.
Yep, getting the ball back.
Woo! Man. They're inside their own 20. They got to punt at that point. Bengals getting the ball back. Things are looking mighty good for Cincinnati right now. Congrats, David, on your Terrell Davis, by the way, sir.
And maybe we're solidifying who the second best quarterback in the NFL is.
I like it. I think Burrow...
We just need the evidence. Unfortunately, they got robbed of that Monday night, but not going to lie, they were doing the same thing on Monday night before that thing occurred.
Burrow, 22 of 33, 234 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, 15 of 26, 159 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. It does have a rush touchdown, but actually Burrow has even more rush yards today. 32 rush yards for him, just 20 for Josh Allen.
They're just a really good playoff team. They got weapons at all 3 levels. I mean,
the Bengals defense is amazing too. They don't have like a single
underappreciated.
Well, they don't have a defensive player of the year candidate, but like all 11 guys are really
solid.
good.
Yeah.
The offensive line's the only question mark, but otherwise the Bengal team is fantastic. Bad hair day, says Martin Lamica. No, sir. Martin, I lost a bet, man. This was a bet that happened a while back. Unfortunately, I didn't get my Bengal hat right away. I forgot. I got busy. But Vinny Batani and I bet on the Bengal Chief game earlier this season. If the Bengals won, I had to wear a Bengal hat. If the Chiefs won, Vinny had to wear Chiefs gear. So this is actually kind of I bought this on Amazon, and I didn't really pay attention. It's like a girl's hat, actually. It's built for girls' hair. I look ridiculous in this hat, but, I bought it. Bet's a bet, and I'm wearing it today. So there you go. O-line done good so far today, says Blake. They have. They hold up. The Bengals could beat anyone. 1 sack for the Bills today for 2 yards. So that is best case for the Bengals. Just got to wear this during the 2 p.m. close the deal. But honestly, if they win, I might wear this a little bit to celebrate tonight too, Steven. We'll see. So LOL says, Martin, that's what happens, man. You buy on Amazon, you never know what you're going to get. And if you're not paying attention, you might get something a little funky. So let's see. Well, the single is moving now in the diamond helmets all of a sudden. But we do have a single, double, and triple up, Steven.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That works. I think it's a good idea. Everyone can get their entry point. We got 5 to go in the single, 8 to go in the double, and we have 6 to go in the triple. We are 3 away on the jerseys, and we're actually caught up right now, are we not?
Yep, we're caught up in the moment.
Ooh, okay. Get those orders moving, guys. If you guys want to keep rolling this show, let's keep those orders rolling. But great show so far, Steven. We've lost track of how many boxes we've done, but there's been a lot getting done in the break room. A lot of boxes getting done.
About 31 so far, but roughly.
31 roughly, give or take 1 or 2.
Yep.
That's fantastic. For a happy hour show, like 20 is really good. I guess it's a 2 p.m. show on Sunday, but same concept. For an early show, it's fantastic. I'll give you guys a little top-to-bottom rundown. I have not had to do this the entire show. It's been nonstop breaks. We've got ourselves Kings of the North diamond helmets. We have in this series, Steven, I think we said what? 18 down, 17 to go, we believe?
Yep, roughly.
Roughly halfway of the series gone. We still have the Brett Favre Flash Authentic out there. Dan Marino Lunar Authentic. Jamar Chase Flash Authentic. Calvin Johnson, Joe Montana, and Josh Allen. So we have how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photo headliners with 17 boxes left. Better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. As you guys know, the diamond helmets, the non-headliners, are also fantastic in this series. So it's an awesome series, full of fire. You never know what you'll get. It's such a good series that does not want to get off the randomizer here. But guys, that's the hot series in the room right now. They try to pull up the UA Live break page. The college series is also pretty hot. I'll give this a second to load. You get to look at me in my Bengals hat instead for the next few seconds here. Once this loads, I'll give you guys more of that top-to-bottom rundown. I have a free jersey entry, but I'm waiting for those authentic jerseys. Blake, the free jersey entry is only in our black box jerseys. The authentic licensed jerseys, those will not get a free jersey entry. So if I were you, I would use your jersey entry right now. With every headliner out there, I would use the entry right now. 4 to go now in that single box break in the diamond helmets. We got 6 to go in the college double. We are looking for the Josh Allen rep helmet, Tim Brown rep, Dick Butkus' authentic, TJ Watt rep, Emmitt Smith mini, Ray Lewis is also a rep, and we have the Charles Woodson jersey still in play in the college series. Brock Purdy's in this series as a non-photoed hidden headliner, Steven. Little Brock Purdy action would be a lot of fun as well. We had Johnny Manziel coming out. So a lot of fire here in the break room. So there you go. Quentin, full disclosure, guys, we have redone the Signature Club program. So guys, contact our customer service team. There does seem to be a few more glitches than usual. So crazy. Nope, we probably did not stop that, Quentin. But email our customer service team. They'll take care of you. We got 7 spots to go in the speeded up mini helmets. We are still looking for, I believe, the minis. Lawrence Taylor, Eddie George, and Christian Watson. Headliners left in the mini helmets. David, if Colin drops it in the chat, we can help you. Yes, Colin sends his Tim Brown and Magic Johnson to me for Terrell Davis. Can you help us? If Colin confirms it in the chat, David, we can do that. We must get double confirmation from Colin. And right now, Steven, this break page, it's not loading, and it's having all sorts of issues, but I'll give you guys the rundown of the headliners as I see them here.
Big flag. There we go.
Confirm says Colin. All right, so Steven, let's write this down.
So what's happening?
Colin is going to send over Tim Brown, authentic.
To David McDowell?
Yep. Colin sends Tim Brown and Magic Johnson rep for the Terrell Davis Flash Authentic. Ooh,
So
okay.
2 for 1?
2 for 1. All right.
Okay, so Dave, for that one, that's just...
Yeah, so David is... So
Colin wants the Terrell Davis Flash Authentic.
Yep, and David's going to get a Magic Johnson and a Tim Brown.
Okay.
All right.
David, you're going to get Magic Johnson and Tim Brown.
Okay, so good options. Blake's waiting on the game changer. All right, sir.
One away.
One away.
Maybe none away now.
That's probably what it is. He probably sees it sold out or he'll buy it next time. So, game over, says Vinny. So first down. Bengals, Steven?
First and goal, probably, yeah.
Okay, first and goal at the 4-yard line. Looking to go up 3 touchdowns. I'd say that's game over too, Steven.
Got to be close.
Man, I love it. Let's get that single done, folks. We got 3 spots to go in the diamond single. We got 6 to go in the college double. Josh Allen reps out there. We have a Tim Brown rep, Dick Butkus authentic, TJ Watt rep, Emmitt Smith mini, Ray Lewis rep, and Charles Woodson jersey. The minis, we're still looking for Eddie George, Lawrence Taylor, and Christian Watson. The jerseys, Jason Taylor's pulled, but I believe every headliner out there, T.O., Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel, Edgerrin James, Terrell Davis, Troy Polamalu, and Deion Primetime Sanders. The reps, we still have the Eric Dickerson out there. And the 1 and 4, I don't think we have any headliners left, but that series is really good, period, Steven.
Yeah.
It's been nothing but fire.
And Game Changers 5 is ready for you.
Perfect. 14 for the jerseys. Thank you, Steven. We'll do 14. Thank you to you and Stephen Conrad as well. 14 getting done here.
I'll take some of those boxes.
So you got it? Vinny, I'd rather play the Bengals. Honestly, I think the Bengals have a couple wins over the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the better team against either team. As a Chief fan, I want the home field, and I want to beat the Bengals. So that's what I'm going for. So we'll go 11 clicks here. Steven will get these boxes cleared up, and then we'll do box
14
on the jerseys, then 18 on the diamond helmet. Get 14 off on the Game Changer jerseys. And 18 on the diamond single. Thank you, Vinny, on the box call. Keep it rolling. Vinny, when are you going to learn, my man? Vinny Batani, you are definitely... They've beaten the Bengals, or the Bills plenty of times so far. I think they got the better squad. They'll be the favorite team on the betting line. Agree to disagree, man, but I think Kansas City will win against either team. But that's your own call, man. You disagree? You can have another wager, sir. Chiefs in the playoffs, they'll win regardless. We have the NFC North, Michael Norris. We got Paul Lorenzo, NFC South. Kobe Baker, NFC East. Ian Mason, NFC West. Blaine in the AFC North. We have Michael, AFC South. Steve, AFC East, and Dwayne, AFC West. You'll be fine either way, Vinny. Chiefs will definitely win this weekend. Looking forward to maybe placing another wager with you, sir. Feeling good on the Chiefs. Will be tough, but I think they should win. Ooh. How about one of the best defensive players in the league? How about one of the best rushers in the league? Little Max Crosby jersey. JSA certified on the Max Crosby jersey. That's the AFC West. That is Dwayne Scott. Congrats on your Max Crosby jersey. That is fantastic. Very nice. I know Vinny will take the Bengals. We'll come up with something, Vinny. A lot of orders coming in. Let's knock out the breaks. You and I will come up with something. Sweet hit, says Terry. Very nice. It's a nice Raider jersey, Steven. Very nice jersey. Steve Arroyo probably likes that one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think? Very nice. We have a diamond single coming up. Let's keep it rolling, guys. You keep those orders coming in. We'll keep breaking the boxes. Max Crosby. So they got a 3rd and goal here.
It's like 4th and goal.
4th and goal. All right, so I'm slightly behind. Field goal, though, makes it a 3-score game, which I think is officially game over. Bad Apple saying, Dwayne, if you want to trade that Crosby, I'm down to talk. I will trade an authentic Bledsoe for that Crosby jersey, says Raider Paul. Oh, my gosh. These Raider fans are coming in hot, Steven, here in the break room.
I love their Raiders.
A lot of good Raider fans in this break room.
Very true.
Very passionate fan base, the Raider fans are. 17-point lead with 11 minutes left. Probably over, says Vinny. Yeah, probably is over, sir. Probably is over. So James, Eric, Don, Gregory, Vinny, Colin, and Jeffrey. Kings of the North. Number 4. We have 18 coming up. Thank you, Vinny. Go Niners, says Rick. Niners. I got the Niners making the Super Bowl, Rick. I got Chiefs and Niners in my Super Bowl. Although, the Eagles looked really good, Steven. I will say the Eagles looked really good yesterday. So
18 on the diamond?
18 on the Diamonds. It's not an easy pick in either conference. I mean, all the conference championship games should be close. We got James, Eric, Don, Gregory, Vinny, Colin, and we got Jeffrey, all in King of the North Diamond helmet. Vinny. Vinny's got the opposite Super Bowl of me. Vinny's got Bengals, Eagles. Joe Burrow crowned as number 1 quarterback in the league. All right, well, we'll see Vinny. Raider Paul saying no go on the Crosby for Bledsoe deal. Let him know, guys. By the way, folks, that Bledsoe Authentic has been shipped out. Up to you guys to work on that trade amongst yourselves. 11 clicks. We got Jeffrey up top. Jeffrey's got the NFC North. We got Colin in the NFC South. It's James in the NFC East. Gregory NFC West. Eric AFC North. Colin AFC South. Don in the East and Vinny in the West. We got Josh Allen still out there. We got Brett Favre. We got Calvin Johnson. We got Joe Montana. We got Dan Marino. Tons of big names left still in this Diamond Helmet series. What do we have in box 18, folks? See some fire. Ooh, okay. We have Mario Williams on the Bills helmet. Normally get him at the Texan hit. It's the AFC East this time. A fantastic defensive lineman. Radke Sports certified AFC East. That is Don Garrick with the Mario Williams. All right, Don. Not on the Texans, Steven. On the Bills. Something different right there. Former number 1 overall pick. That was the infamous draft with Reggie Bush and Vince Young. This dude went number 1. Just under 100 career sacks. I think it was 97.5. This man was super close. Nice hit down on Mario Williams. So taking a peek at the break page. We are 4 to go in the triple box break. 5 to go in the double. We're 6 away on the jerseys. We are 4 away on the college, 4 away on the minis, 6 away on the reps. So, guys, let's keep those orders moving. Burrow just moved up to number 1 today. Steven says, Chris, what a performance. Chris likes Joe Burrow. Been a great game for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he just loves someone.
He's got it, man. He's got the it factor.
Always got a...
No question about it. Joe Burrow is fantastic. Chris Roberts thinks that the Cowboys will win by 24, Steve. That's the prediction for today.
And Joe Burrow's the number 1 quarterback in the league.
I guess he'll take it. He wants to tease me right now.
I know.
He's coming after me.
I'm not buying into that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting until next week.
Steven's still waiting for
I'm
more
waiting till
proof.
next week because when the Bengals win,
oh,
then we can have a conversation.
All right.
And you won't have anything to back it up with.
All right.
Well, honestly, I should wait 3 weeks. Just so we can have, the same amount of Super Bowls.
So the whole Super Bowls, okay.
Just so we have the same amount of Super Bowls.
Well, I'll take the Chiefs next week. But it's going to be a fun AFC Championship game. Obviously, Mahomes' health is a big question mark. If he's close to 100%, Chiefs will win. But the fact that he is injured definitely gives the Bengals a decent chance in that game. I'm still picking Kansas City, though. I like the Chiefs in that spot. Oh, look at Chris's prediction. It was 42-18 the other day. It's now 28-17. He's going down.
He's dialing it back. He's dialing it back.
Who is this Joe Burrow you keep talking about? Never heard of her, says Quentin Johnson. Yeah, I don't know who Joe Burrow is either. 38-31. San Fran, says Jeffrey. 34-26 Niners tonight, says Mike the Dictionary Webster. I had 27-20. You had 31-20, I think, Steven, right?
Yes.
That sound right to you?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. We are one away on the triple box break in the Diamonds. So that's coming up. All right. Who's going to knock out this triple? 13, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 available in the Diamonds.
It'll close out here in a matter of seconds.
Closed out. Yep. Vinny wants 17, 22, and 24. All right, Vinny. 17 works. 22 and 24 work as well. Diamond triple on the way.
Vinny must have closed this out.
Quentin was late. He wanted 13, 22, 25. You got to be quick. Got to be quick against Vinny.
Call that a fumble?
Fumble for who? The Bills?
Yeah.
Oh, the game's definitely over. Well, the sun will be in the QB ice today in San Francisco because it's only 3:30 out there. Okay, oh yeah. Holy cow, yeah, the game's over. Bengals will win. Bengals and Chiefs, AFC Championship. How about that, Steven? A rematch of the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
how often does that happen?
Usually the Super Bowl loser does not go back.
Usually you don't have the same AFC Championship game. Very rare. 34-31 Niners, says Terry. And Vinny's saying that's a pass. Okay, well, either way.
I mean,
should be
I'm
Chiefs
sure they'll
and
review
Bengals.
it. I'm sure they'll review it. And if they review and call it back.
Vinny says, Bob says, I thought it was barely a forward pass. If 22 is an NFC North hit, I'm out, says Jeffrey. Okay. Congrats on the bet, says Colin. That's right. Let's do 17, 22, and 24. This one, Chris? Magic Johnson, man. Best point guard in NBA history on a college replica helmet. That's nuts. Magic Johnson coming out in the break room tonight. So King of the North triple. I'm guaranteeing 17's a headliner. Get your tips ready, says Vinny. Okay. Vinny Batani guarantee. 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire, Steven. Quentin's looking for the NFC North. All right, Quentin. We'll see, man. We'll see what the almighty randomizer decides. 9. It's a Vinny guarantee. All right.
The Stone Cold Lock.
Well, Vinny's got the NFC North. So Vinny's looking for Calvin Johnson, maybe Brett Favre. We got Blake in the NFC South. Edward, you've got the NFC East. Bob in the West. Colin, AFC North. Darren Morgan, AFC South. Quentin Johnson, you've got the AFC East. And Chris Reese, AFC West. So, Quentin, you didn't get the North, but you could get a Josh Allen. You could get a Dan Marino. Those are some great possibilities. Bob will get one of these, says Chris. And Blake wanted the AFC North. Blake, you've got the South instead, sir. 17, 22, and 24. 17 coming up first in the diamond helmets. Vinny's now living on UA tips and lottery scratch-offs. No kidding, Bob. No kidding. 17 on the way. Good luck, folks. Fire, baby. Vinny's guaranteed. This is a headliner. It's a Vinny Batani guarantee. As Charles Barkley says, I guarantee it. And you know what, Vinny? My goodness. You cannot make this stuff up. He guaranteed a headliner. He got the NFC North. He's a Lions fan, and he got himself Calvin Johnson. Hall of Fame 21 inscription, sick lunar authentic, Megatron, JSA certified. That is incredible, Calvin. Holy cow, Steven.
You know what, Vinny? I know that's your second Calvin, so you can just send me that other rep.
Right?
And we'll be even.
No kidding, man.
We'll be even.
Woohoo, says Vinny. Calvin Johnson still has the single season record for most receiving yards. Looked like Justin Jefferson
Just
was going to break it. Could not break it.
Or Tyreek Hill.
Neither guy could do it. And he only had 16 games. Just under 2,000 receiving yards. Look, if we're talking about pure talented receivers, Jerry Rice, I think, has to be the GOAT because of longevity. But if you were picking the most talented receivers in league history, I say Randy Moss 1, Calvin Johnson 1A. I mean, they're phenomenal. That is a great hit right there. Fire, says Blake. That's fire, says Terry. Bro, that pull, says Blake. Bob, I think Vinny's living off some good fortune. And Lil Luck, says Chris. Nice congrats, says James Strode. Vinny, thought you were going to help me out, says Quentin. Just helped out himself, Quentin.
I mean, he's not done. Johnson. He's not done.
It's a triple box break. Imagine if Vinny gets to Brett Favre, too. Or Quentin gets Marino or Josh Allen. A lot of possibilities in this triple box break. Moss and Calvin were both physical freaks. Moss for speed and Hans Calvin for frame and hops. I mean, gotta agree with that. No question. Although Moss was really good at hops as well.
Yeah.
I mean, both those guys are fantastic.
They can both leap.
So congrats, Vinny, on your Calvin Johnson, man. That's a fantastic hit. I know it's a triple box break, but this is worth considerably more than $240. Considerably more. And he might win more. He might win more. I don't know. Either Magic or Jefferson's going off. I'm tempted to keep Magic on there because it's a unique hit. We pull Jefferson a lot, Steven. Let's swap a receiver for a receiver. I mean, Calvin Johnson, I think, is definitely got to be on the desk. I mean, this is the hit of the show, I think, right?
So far, yeah.
Got to be the hit of the show. I know we have Allen, Marino maybe coming up, but so far, that is the hit of the show. The closest in the NFL right now to those two is DK and Bob. DK is so far behind those two. He's a great player, but DK Metcalf...
I think he's just talking in terms of physicality.
Yeah, but even physicality. I would not put DK, maybe the closest, but those guys are in their own category. Case has hands, says Blake. I agree. And Quentin could still get Dan Marino here. Could get Josh Allen as well. A lot of good possibilities. Let's see what we got here in box 22 in the triple. 22 of 35. In terms of being physical, he's not quite as much of a beast, Bob. He's good, but, I mean, we're talking about, all-time greats here, Steven. Megatron and Randy Moss. What do we got here? Speaking of all-time greats, a little different. We normally get this guy on an Eagles helmet. This is a full-size Lunar Authentic. We got ourselves Brian Dawkins, 9-time Pro Bowler. That is fantastic. One of the best safeties ever. Chris Reese on the Brian Dawkins Authentic. Adams over any receiver in the game today, says Terry. And Blake says I'd trade Staubach for that Calvin, but it's probably not on the table. Yeah, that could be a good trade. That's listed, says Vinny. There you go. And Bob's saying DK's not an all-time great, but physicality-wise, he's up there with those guys. Okay. $5 Venmo for Chris, says Vinny. Good luck with that one, Vinny. Nicely done, though, Chris, on your Brian Dawkins. So Bills go for 4th and 2, Steven. They don't get it.
Nope.
Probably could have kicked the field goal there. A little surprising they went for it.
I know.
But I guess it was a little bit further field goal in the snow, but I don't know. If the game wasn't over before, the game is definitely over now.
Yeah.
Bengals will win this game. Congrats, Chris, on your Brian Dawkins. We got one more coming up in the triple box break in these diamond helmets. It's been a ridiculous series, tons of fun. You guys are awesome for knocking out the diamond fire tonight. Here comes your Marino or Allen Quinton. I have a feeling, said Vinny, okay? Vinny's feelings have been right more often than not, Steven. I will say that. Chad says neither. Okay, we'll see. 24 is next. 24 of 35. We have a headliner here. Do we have a headliner? Wait for it. Oh, okay. I thought this was the Josh Allen. It's still a great hit. We got Quentin with the Gabe Davis Flash Authentic. Really talented wide receiver. For being honest, he's very up and down, but if he gets consistency down, Steven, this guy is a beast. So very nice. Quentin Johnson taking home the Gabe Davis.
And Vinny got you a win.
And there you go. What happens if you pull two helmets for the same division, Devin? The person who has that division wins both. As Bob said, Devin, you win them both. That's why these guys love double box breaks and triple box breaks. We have not had that happen today, I don't think. But usually that happens a lot in the break room. One spot could win you 2 or 3 helmets potentially. Thanks, Vinny. Needed that, says Quentin. Congrats, Quentin, on your Gabe Davis. So nice triple box break. We got Vinny, Quentin, and Chris. Let's keep it rolling, guys. I will make through 30 available on the diamonds. You guys are calling out numbers today. We'll make through 30 available on those diamond helmets. There you go. So Denny's saying, so Steven should be number 4 on the next triple. Yep, I guess we can make that change. Thank you, Denny. I think we just did 3, right?
Yeah.
Denny's always on top of things. He's always paying attention. We got 4 to go in the double, by the way. We got 3 to go in the single. We'll see, Chris. Are y'all still on through the 7 p.m. show? We're taking a break. If the orders are coming in hot, we'll keep going all the way through. But realistically, we'll probably take a break at some point. That's up to these guys. With that said, perfect time to let you guys know, get those orders moving. You guys want to stay on before our dinner break. Blake, he's not trading that, man. He's a huge Lion fan. He loves Megatron. I doubt that he will trade that. So, Gabe Davis going away. We will keep rolling. I guess these diamond helmets are coming up, right, Steven?
Yeah, they're chipping away slowly but surely.
1 to go in the double, 2 to go in the single. So there you go. Yeah, the Megatron staying with me, says Vinny. Figured that was the case, Vinny. Never hurts to try, Blake. Never hurts to try. That football game, by the way, 5:30. Cowboys and Niners. We are going to have some more football coming up, Steven.
Yes, we will.
So what's next, folks? Probably the diamond helmet, Steven, looks like.
Yeah.
1 to go in the single, sold out in the double. The first 2 numbers I see is what we're doing. We got 13, 21, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's like 14 left, maybe.
Something like that.
Chris says, have Steven run over to the local Texas Roadhouse and get y'all supper. They have a Cowboys burger and some Texas cheese fries. Good one. 23 and 29. Thank you, Christian Azell on the double. That sold out first, and Vinny wants 28 on the single. Devin, are a little bit late. First come, first serve, Devin. But 29, Christian also wants that as well. That does sound amazing. If we're being honest, that does sound amazing. So 23 and 29 coming up first in the double. And the single will be 28. So I'll get those. So 23 plus 29 double. And single 28. So get all those off the ticker here. in this break. And he's been calling fire, no question. I think it's 11 left now, Steven, after this. Bills need to get a better number 2 receiver, says Vinny. It's about consistency. If he can be consistent, he's good. But definitely needs to be more consistent. I agree. So King of the North double number 5 coming up. We got Scott, Devin, Quentin, James, Colin, David, Christian, and Denny. Got you guys randomized 11 times. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat. Chris saying Diggs seems to be mouthing Allen on the sideline. That's not a good look. Vinny saying, I think Gabe's a good number 3. Look, I think Gabe's a good number 2, but if you want to win the Super Bowl, yes, then in that case, that should be your number 3, Steven. The Bills have bigger goals. The average NFL team, Gabe Davis, I'm pretty happy with him as number 2. But you want him in the Super Bowl, you probably should have him as number 3.
Probably.
That's probably the bet here.
Okay, which boxes?
23 and 29 in the single. Christian Azell, is he in this break? He is. Look who popped in. Denny popped in. No surprise. Thank you, sir. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We got Christian up top. He's got the NFC North looking for Brett Favre. We got Scott in the NFC South. Denny, you've got the NFC East looking for some Cowboys. Devin, NFC West. Quentin, AFC North. That would be Jamar Chase. We have Colin, AFC South. James, AFC East. And David, AFC West. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's keep knocking out the heat. Vinny, if no one buys in the triple, we could do that, but that could change. I do want to leave the triple up right now because this was hot yesterday. We'll see. We can revisit this for sure, though. So we got 23 and 29 coming up. The diamond helmet. Double the boxes. Double the fun. The MJ box. What do we have in here? Alrighty. One of my favorite Lunars in the game. How about something different, Steven? We had this guy in the last Diamond Series. This is probably the best rookie running back this last season. Bright future. Kenneth Walker III.
That's a sweet hit.
Great hit right there, NFC West. That is Devin Goodman. What's up, Devin? New guy in the break room, still rolling. Kenneth Walker III. Nice hit, Devin. Love that. Definitely a good investment piece. A guy with a very bright future, Devin Goodwin. Pretty cool. No kidding, Vinny. Very cool. Kenneth Walker III. So we got 2 more coming up. That's any indicator of this triple, Steven. It's a pretty cool break.
Yeah.
Gonna be pretty cool.
I'd say so.
Again, an and more guy, a lesser hit in this series. Just straight up fire here in the breaks. All right. What could we have here next? 29 is next. 23 and 29. Then we'll do 28 in the single. Keep it rolling, folks. Break room is just so on fire, Steven. We have caught an unbelievable amount of fire. Christian Azell, box number mojo. Former great Packer, linebacker, edge rusher, Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. Also a great singer. What are those movies called? Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Clay Matthews, Pitch Perfect star. Christian Azell. Devin saying yes. Let's go, Devin. Hooday, man. Nice hit right there, though, on your Kenneth Walker. So Christian with the Clay Matthews. We got 1 more coming up in this triple box break. Good break so far. Non-headliners, but definitely good items coming out in the breaks. And this Diamond Series will not last long, Steven. As we're seeing, it's winding down. I think there's 11 boxes left. We might be knocking this out here in the next 30 minutes by the looks of it, which would be fun. I mean, we got Favre out there still, Marino, Montana, Josh Allen, and we have Jamar Chase. So we have 5 headliners left, I think, with 12 boxes, with the one coming up. But only 11 are left in play because this is going to be one of the 12 here, box 28 for Vinny. So nice Green Bay helmet, says Nick, or Rick rather, and that was a double, Vinny, correct. We have a single coming up, box 28 from you. So cool. Very cool. Disappointing game for the Bills today. I know you and I both, Steven, we both picked the Bengals. I thought they were a little disrespected, but I didn't see the Bengals winning 27-10.
No, I didn't.
They led the whole way. This game was never really in question. Dominant win for the Bengals. Dream to win Montana, says Rick. Okay, well, good luck, sir. Hop in the brakes. You can make it happen.
So 28.
28 from Vinny. Yeah, no kidding. We have a lot back here. All right. Kenneth Walker hit was awesome. Thanks, guys, says Devin. You're welcome, sir. I agree. It is definitely an awesome hit. All right, 11 clicks coming up. Quentin down to Denny. Let's keep it rolling. Diamond helmets are hot, 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 Steven. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. We got James Strode up top in the NFC North looking for Brett Favre. Edward Tabanera's got the NFC South. Look at Edwards in the breaks already. All right, Edward, welcome, welcome. We got Quinton in the East. Sean Kowalski looking for that Montana in the West. Edward Tabanera, AFC North. Could it be Jamar Chase? Denny in the South. Collins got the AFC East. Could be Allen. Could be Marino. And Vinny's got the AFC West. There we go. Single box break coming up. 28 of 35 in King of the North Diamond helmets. What could we have in here? Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, you ready for this, Steven?
Go for it.
Not a photo headliner, but this man right here is one of the most talked about football players in the NFL at the moment. It is another Purdy performance week after week. It is Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Salute the Service Authentic San Francisco 49ers. Beckett certified. The man's won a bunch of games in a row. He's putting up huge numbers. Got the 49ers taking on the Cowboys today. Fantastic quarterback, Sean Kowalski. Let's go, Sean. Brock Purdy. Holy cow. Thanks, Vinny, says Sean. Wow, awesome, says Rick. Not even a headliner in this series. That's a great hit right there. Just incredible. Brock Purdy. Let's go, baby. That's fantastic, Steven. Absolutely fantastic. No charge on that one, says Vinny. I love this player. I love this helmet. I said this the other day. They should stick with him. I think what he's doing right now, I know it's hard to say forget Trey Lance. I think this has to be the Niners starter for me personally.
They have to.
He's been doing so good.
Might take him to a Super Bowl.
Better than Jimmy G, better than Trey Lance. This is the guy in San Francisco. Congrats, Sean. Nice. Wow, what a hit. Love the Salute the Service helmet, says Daniel Fagan. Agreed. Great hit, Sean, on Brock Purdy. Chris saying plays his last game today. Okay. Well, good luck with that one, Chris. Big time Cowboy fan, Chris Roberts. Brock Purdy. LOL. Sean, if you aren't a 49ers fan, dump that lid soon, says Vinny. Oh, so Vinny's not bought in on Brock Purdy either. Okay. I like Brock Purdy personally. So it looks like we're sold out on the next double. Is that correct, Steven?
Yep.
We have some movement on the single, 4 to go, and we have a spot taken in the triple as well. So King of the North double. Drop me 2 numbers. Let's see. We got Darren Morgan, Denny Ricker, Justin Abadia, David McDowell, Quentin Johnson, Vincent Batani, and Don Garrick. Actually, we have 21-25 from Vinny. Staying corrected. I'll get those off the ticker. Thank you, Vinny. 21 and 25 coming up in the Diamond Double. Yep, we got you, Vinny. As you see, Vinny, lots of stuff coming in through the chat. Make sure you confirm that stuff. Lots of stuff going on here in the breaks. So, Steven, I want to make sure we have our numbers correct. Can you confirm that we have 13, 26, 27, and 30?
13.
Okay.
27.
I don't think we've done 30.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 4 left. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So there's 9 left in this series.
Yes.
I'll put them all on the ticker for the next break. Guys, everything will be on the ticker for this series. And let's make sure we don't oversell these too. Well,
one's already bought into.
Yeah, the triple's going to stay. So that'll get us down to 6 left. And then we got, I'm thinking we'll do 1 single regardless. That'll be 5. And the single sold out.
Yeah,
So,
probably sold out.
and then we'll do the double, I guess. Yep, Denny, the triple has to go. The triple will go tonight for that series. So we'll leave the triple up. That should be the last triple unless something crazy happens. But yes, it is bought into. We'll have to knock out that triple box break. I guess we can post one more single. We can reevaluate things, Steven. Because we still have enough boxes left, or we can't mess this up yet, you know?
Okay.
But if the triple closes out, we'll wait on that one. So Vinny's guaranteeing a headliner. Get your Venmos ready. Boxes 21 and 25. Then the rest of the series now on the ticker. Only 9 boxes left. Yep, we got the single up, Vinny. Don't you worry. We'll give you guys a shot at $80. Let's run back the single, Steven. I like that idea.
I'm catching up.
Yeah, when you get caught up, no worries. But we'll run back a single for sure. We typically do always offer the single, the $80 entry spot for everyone. So we'll go 11 clicks. Diamonds will be closed up here in the next 30 minutes, guys. Get your spots while you still can. And unless everything else is moving super fast, Steven, we'll probably take a dinner break once we knock out the diamonds.
Sounds like a plan.
And I think we'll have a massive chase wheel spin. I don't know if you had a chance to keep up with those. Probably not.
Probably not well.
So we'll take some time, make sure that list is ready for the chase wheel spin. Come on, college, says Devin. Don't worry, Devin. Once the diamonds sell out, the college will be the hot break tonight. And then we'll probably go to a single and double in that one both. But let's knock out the diamonds so that it doesn't get too confusing. We'll probably roll with both a single and double in the college for tonight's show. Vinny's got the NFC North. Looking for Favre. Justin, NFC South. David, you've got the NFC East. Quentin, NFC West. Could be Montana, Don Garrick, AFC North. Could be Jamar Chase or your Pittsburgh Steelers. Darren Morgan, AFC South. David's got the AFC East. This guy's won a lot. How about Josh Allen? How about Dan Marino? And Denny Ricker, AFC West. So 21 coming up first. Then we'll do 25 in the double. Fantastic stuff. The series is awesome. You guys are awesome. So much fire coming out. I mean, we have about a 50% chance at a headliner almost? I think it's 5 in 11, Steven.
Not bad.
So the odds are pretty good at a headliner here. Vinny is guaranteed a headliner. Should be 1 out of 2 headliners if the odds are correct. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be joking me right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Steven. Vinny Batani strikes again. Already got Calvin Johnson with the NFC North. Now he gets Brett Favre Flash Authentic.
Impressive.
2 best hits of the show, both going to Vinny Batani, both NFC North. That is fantastic, Vinny. Brett Favre, single season record for most consecutive games played. 3-time MVP. When he retired, Steven had all the records. Passing yards, passing touchdowns. You named the record, Brett Favre had it. This is hands down the top 10 quarterback ever, if not top 5. Fantastic hit, Vincent Batani. Brett Favre on the Flash Authentic. The triple sold out, looks like, Steven?
Yeah.
All right. That's fantastic. So nicely done, Vinny, on the Brett Favre. I guess this will go on the table. I know you're busy, though.
Yeah.
I can put this Magic Johnson behind here, and I'll just put the Favre on the table for you, Steven.
That's going to have to be the way.
Yeah, you're good. No worries. You take care of the orders. We'll break the boxes. We'll see the fire. Box 25 coming up next. Already Brett Favre coming out. What else is in store in this double box break? Up the top to Favre. Up the top to Favre in this double. Although I'd argue that Marino, Montana, and Josh Allen all would top it. What's crazy, Brett Favre might be the 4th best headliner in this series. That's outrageous. Oh my gosh, Vinny, get out of here, dude. Double win for Vinny, NFC North. Salute the service. Jordy Nelson, former Pro Bowl receiver. Beautiful American flag. That is an insane break here. Holy cow. He keeps keeping this up, says Edward. Going to retire me from the breaks. Nice hit, Vinny. Vinny's on fire, says Vinny. Brett Favre and Jordy Nelson in the double box break. That is fantastic. Holy cow. You can't talk tonight, Steven. You can't say I didn't win much. He's won a lot tonight. He's already got 2 headliners. One of the best quarterbacks ever, one of the best receivers ever, and some more stuff to boot on the Jordy Nelson. So Calvin Johnson, Brett Favre, both coming to Vinny in this series. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Jordy Nelson. This one is going away. That was the double. So that's it for that break. We have the triple coming up. And actually the single's next, right? This is a single here. King of the North, number 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's make sure, Steven, we make sure we get this right here.
I mean, that is what is next.
No, I know. I want to make sure we don't sell, I want to see, come up with a game plan. So drop me a number for the single first, guys. Vinny called out numbers for the triple, but if you guys want those numbers for the single, it is first come, first serve here. 34 on the single says Adam. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Adam Cantwell. So, and then we have the triple Vinny wanted. Let's see. Vinny wanted 26, 27, and 33. We get 33 and 34 off the ticker. 26 and 27. So, Steven, we have 5 left. So, let's do...
We're on 4 left, I thought.
I think it'll be 5 left. After these 2.
We got a triple coming up and a double.
Yep.
We got both of those. And the single.
Oh, we have the single, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26 is not there, Edward. So we have 4 left, you said?
I believe so.
Let's do 2 doubles then. That makes it simple. 2 doubles. We'll close out the series that way. Nice and simple. Well, no, I just took off 34. Let's just post the double, then we'll recount things after the double. How does that sound?
That's fine.
I want to make sure we don't mess this up, but that's what we'll plan on. Yep, 5 lefts has been. That's what I thought. So we might do a double and a triple, or we could do 2 doubles and a single. But let's see what comes out here. I mean, the single first, and then the triple box break. So those are the options: 2 doubles and a single, or a double and a triple. What would you guys prefer? We're gonna post a double regardless. What do you guys think? Vinny wants 2 doubles and a single. We'll do box 34 in the single here. Adam, James, Denny, Eric, Edward, Gregory. 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire. Football game is final. 27-10. Bengals. Yeah, Greg, the triple's coming, man. The triple is next, sir. We're talking about how to end the series, sir. So we know you paid already, Greg. No worries. We're on top of things, Greg Crow. Everything's okay. So
34.
yeah, let's do a double and a triple, Steven. I think it's the easiest way. Well, that's true, Jacob. We can wait to see what happens. I don't know. Let's get this break done here, and we'll reevaluate here. Already took the numbers off? Yes, sir. Already took the numbers off, Greg, for the ones that are coming up.
We'll put up a double.
We'll have a double regardless. So
Yeah.
we'll do a double regardless. That's a good way to start. Then we'll reevaluate. That the one that just sold out or the one you just put up sold out?
They all sold out.
Oh, they all sold out. Okay. Man, these guys are crazy. I love it. I love it. Let's do the single here. King of the North single box break 34 of 35 coming up here. Wow, wow, wow. You ready for this, Steven?
Go for it.
All these doubles and triples? How about Edward Tabanera with the single spot? $80. Dan Marino, Hall of Fame 05.
Not bad.
Holy cow. Beautiful Lunar Authentic. I said earlier, Brett Favre, when he retired, had all the records. Passing yards, passing touchdowns, etc. Same can be said for Dan Marino. And this guy did it in the 80s. If this 80s and 90s, this guy played in the modern rules, he might still have all the records. That's the AFC East. That is Edward Tabanera. Congrats, Edward, on your Dan Marino Authentic. Holy cow, that's fantastic. Great hit, Edward. That is how we do it. Edward Tabanera. Man, this is just such a great hit. So, nicely done on the Marino. Retiring 1-for-1 on headliner picks today, says Adam. That's not bad. Better than Vinny, Adam. Better than Vinny. I'm going to put this Marino over here because I do want to let this one marinate. So we have a triple coming up. Let's see. We had 26, 27, and 33 in the triple. Vinny wants to change to 31. Come on, Vinny. Come on, dude. Stop making this hard. Greg says no. We're going to keep the numbers. I know we made that exception the other day, but I don't want to make this complicated, guys. Once you call out the numbers, you can't change them if based on headliner picks. I know Greg says no. Vinny says just roll it. Let's roll it. You've won enough today, Vinny. You've won enough today. So triple coming up here. Gregory, Quinton, Edward, Paul, Denny, Colin, Vinny, and James. Good luck, folks. King of the North triple.
What are the numbers he wants?
He wanted, I already took him off the ticker. Let's see. We had 26, 27, and 33. Allen, Diggs, Montana, and Chase still available, says Blake. That's correct, sir.
27 and what?
And 33. Oh, Diggs is gone. Correct. Diggs is gone. Allen, Montana, and Chase are still available. Correct. The Diggs is gone. Nine, 10, and 11. So we got Vinny Batani up top in the NFC North. That's been hot for him. We got Edward Tabanera in the NFC South. We have Paul Lewis, NFC East. Quinton Johnson, NFC West. Denny Ricker, AFC North. Gregory Crow, AFC South. James in the East. And Colin Pelletier, AFC West. So, Steven, do we have all the boxes in the room now in the series?
Mm-hmm.
So, how many are left? Five left?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 left. So, we have the double posted.
I haven't posted the triple yet.
Have not posted the triple yet. Let's post a triple. Yeah. I think it's going to sell. There's not a lot of headliners left. If these guys really do not want to buy in the triple, they cannot buy in, then we'll go back to a double and single. Because, I mean, this is going to sell here quickly. So, a lot of stuff for sure. College will get pulled soon, Devin. If you guys really do not want the triple, don't buy in. We'll do 2 doubles and a single. But we got to make a decision here at some point. And we do have 3 spots left in the next double. So up to you guys. Vinny, you guys don't want to buy in the triple. Vinny, I've done this long enough. I can tell you those triples will fill pretty quickly. If these guys do not want to play the triple, Steven, just don't buy in.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. It is simple. Don't buy in. If you guys as a break room don't want to buy in, then we'll do 2 doubles and then a single. But this series is going to go. You don't have enough boxes to do a triple? I think we do, right? You said there's 5 left, Steven?
Yeah.
Can we count them? Let's make sure. Is it 13, 30, 31, 32, and 35?
Yeah. 30.
Yeah.
31, 32, and 35.
Oh, double 7. Oh, this is it? This is double 7. Oh, he's right. No, he's right, Steven, because double 7 sold out, and then you have double 8 posted, so it'll be a single to close it. That's fine. Yeah, because we have one more double coming up. You're right, Vinny. My bad. You're correct, Vinny. So actually, the break that's up right now, so we'll take down the triple. Vinny's correct. Yeah, because I forgot we have another double coming up. Thank you, Vinny. You're correct, sir. Yes.
Make it a single?
Yeah, we'll make it a single. Yeah, because we don't have enough boxes. You're good, guys. You guys are good. This stuff happens pretty quickly. That is why we make sure. So perfect.
I'll get that single up in a second.
Yeah, you're good. No rush. So that double sold out, then the single will be the last break in the series.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, box 26 coming up. Then we'll do 27. The series will be gone here in the next, 10 minutes, Steven. Maybe 20 minutes by the time we get the break done. But it'll be just a few minutes until it's closed out on the break page. Yeah, you're right, Vinny. You're good, man. A ton of orders coming through. That's why we make sure. We wait and make sure you guys are good. Thank you very much for helping us out. Triple coming up. Ooh, this is cool. We normally get this guy in a Patriot helmet. It's Drew Bledsoe, 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback on the Bills Red Authentic. AFC East, that is James Strode. Congrats on your Drew Bledsoe. Vinny's got my back, don't worry. There you go, Vinny. Always good to have someone that has your back. Nice hit, James, on the Drew Bledsoe. Okay. There you go. Good start to the triple. He can get himself Josh Allen in this break too, Steven. That is possible. So, 2 more to go in the triple. Knocking out this series in just over 3 hours, Steven. I mean, it's not surprising, right?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all surprising with how good this series is. Get this Bledsoe put away here. Good job, guys. Knocking out so much fire in the Ultimate Autographs break room. We got the best customers in the business. These guys are coming through yet again, Steven. Josh Allen at 27, get your money ready, says Vinny. Someone hits the chase, I'll trade Staubach for it, says Blake. Pretty fair trade offer, Steven, I would say. Box 27 coming up. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? James Strode, AFC East. Josh Allen, Flash Authentic. Holy cow, Josh Allen, Flash Authentic. Top 3 quarterback in the game, Josh Allen.
There it is.
He can pass, he can run you over. Has maybe the second or best arm in the league between him and Mahomes. That's Drew Bledsoe and Josh Allen, AFC East. Holy cow, James Strode. My
Strode with the
goodness.
win. There you go.
James is just rolling in the break room. Are you willing to trade that, says Jacob? A lot of folks probably looking for that Josh Allen. Fantastic hit, James Strode. That's how you do a triple box break. And someone asked, what happens if the same division hits twice? Well, you just saw what happens. James Strode gets the Bledsoe, and he gets the Josh Allen. That's the beauty of a triple box break. That's fantastic. Josh Allen, flash authentic. Holy cow. Very clean. Very clean.
Nice win.
Steven, I hate to do it to you, but I guess we'll put the Calvin. Do you have his box, or we could put him on the side?
I don't have his box.
Yeah, I don't know. There's all sorts of boxes. But I think Josh Allen belongs there. I almost might boot Brett Favre, too, because we have Dan Marino here.
Oh, boy.
These are some tough choices, man. Some tough choices in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. And we got one more to go in the triple here. One more box in the triple, and I'll hand you Josh. We have Jamar Chase and Joe Montana still in play in this series. What do we have in here? Oh my gosh. What a triple box break. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback.
Wow.
Former league MVP, former Super Bowl MVP, Joe Montana, Eclipse authentic. Holy cow. Quentin Johnson, NFC West taking home the Montana authentic. Holy moly right there. That's incredible. Quentin. So James and Quentin dominating this break with the Joe Montana. And we had the same break, Josh Allen.
Incredible.
That's wild. We just had Dan Marino the break before. This series is nuts. Congrats, Quentin. Vinny saying, Quentin, you're welcome. You're welcome indeed. That's such a good hit with the Joe Montana. All right. $15 tip, says Vinny. That's my second Montana. Q, that's your second Joe. Want to trade for Marino, says Edward. Ooh. Could be a good move. Could be a good move. Wow, says Jeffrey. Wow, indeed. Thanks, Vinny, says Quentin. That's incredible, folks. So, King of the North, double coming up. Double box break on the way. I need 2 numbers for this one. Then we do have a college double and then another King of the North double.
And then the last one.
The last one's going to be the single.
That's sold out.
And that's sold out. All right, so series is gone. Thank you very much, guys. 35-box series gone just like that. So Edward, Christian, Paul, Quentin, Blake wants 30 and 32. Blake, is he in this break?
Which one?
King of the North double.
Which one? Which double are we on?
No, he's not in this one. Number 7. You're not in this one, Blake? Someone else dropped me 2 numbers. I think Blake is probably the next one.
I don't have Blake in that one.
Okay. Larry, you're in King of the North double number 8.
Was it Blake F?
Blake F, yeah.
I mean, hold on. I can check and see just to make sure, but he just placed an order for a single. The last single.
So you're in the last single. You're good? 31 and 35. Thank you, Paul. 31 and 35 going off the ticker. And then Vinny wants 13 and 30 in the one after. We'll do 31 and 35 here. So perfect. The black and gold Montana's cooler than my flash, so I want that one, says Quentin. So there you go.
All right, what are the first 2?
31 and 35 from Paul Lewis. And then David's going to want 7 and 13 in the college break. Thank you, David. At this point, Steven, do what you want. I mean, the Joe has to be somewhere here, right? We'll put him away, or I don't have his box. So. Yeah, I'll get you his box, actually. This is Montana was, yep, this was it. I'll write up Montana. I'll get you the box.
After this is closed, so then
yeah,
we'll organize that.
All right, sounds good. King of the North, double coming up. Number 7, Edward, Christian, Paul, Quentin, Gregory, Colin, Denny, and Brandon Barrick. We'll go 11 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire. Let's see the fire in the break room. These guys are awesome, Steven. Absolutely awesome. 9. We got 10. We got 11 clicks. Quentin, you've got the NFC North. It's Gregory in the NFC South. Denny, you've got the NFC East. Colin, NFC West. Brandon, AFC North. Christian and Zell, AFC South. Paul in the East. And Edward, AFC West. Vinny says, so as a rep for the people, I have to ask for a 2-spot chase spin, as the actual chase was diamonds, and we are supposed to get a chase for finishing a break in a day. So there you go. Greg Crow says, whoever wins the Montana, Alan Marino wants to trade for baseball cards. I have some Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth. Woo! He's coming in with legitimate offers, Steven.
Yes, he is.
He's coming in with legitimate offers. I can roll with that, Steven. Since the diamonds was the chase, the first person gets a chase wheel spin, and the second person gets a chase wheel spin.
That works.
We can do that, guys. That's all right, Vinny. I'm not going to do that every show, but because it was the chase, as you said, I'll be honest with you, Steven, now that series closed out in a day all the time, we will not be offering a double chase wheel spin, and we will not offer first 2 guys get a chase wheel spin. That will not happen, but because it was the chase on the wheel spin, we'll do it this one time, Vinny. But going forward, just so you know, Vinny, it's going to be 1 chase wheel spin for closing out a series. It'll be 1 person winning it. And it'll be whatever the amount lands on, not double. But for this one, we'll do the first person gets a chase wheel spin and the second as well, because it did land on the chase wheel spin and we get it for closing out a series. So that works for me, Vinny. Done. So there you go. Double box break coming up. 31. And we'll do 35 here in the diamonds. Vinny will update the bylaws. I like it, Steven. I like it. A good hit here, Steven. This is a good hit. 4th in the league in receiving yards. Not even a headliner in this series. A.J. Brown on the Lunar Authentic. That's Denny Ricker. Congratulations on your A.J. Brown Authentic. All right, Denny. In this series, Steven, that's not even a headliner. My goodness. It's a 6 series. Congrats, Denny, on your A.J. Brown. Nice hit, Denny, says Vinny. I agree. Very nice hit indeed. A.J. Brown. We got 1 more coming up. Box 35. And we will rock and roll with more heat in the break room. Actually, Joe Montana. A.J. Brown, I think, is this one. Yep. Steven, I know we'll do the full organization, but I have literally no room here, so I'm going to hand you these 2 boxes at least.
Okay.
That we just did. So the A.J. Brown going away. Hannah's box. Reno's box.
That works.
I know we have. This is probably up here.
What?
Reno?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll put AJ away. So crazy. Quentin, not a baseball fan, says no thank you. Makes sense. If you're not a baseball fan, you can't give away these type of hits we just had. Here's AJ. And here's the double 35 and 35. Last box in the series. James Strode is in Discord. Jacob Hayes. That's Iron Man 22 is his username, Jacob. Oh, my. So Denny's a Cowboys fan. He's doubling up with 2 Eagle hits. Former Pro Bowl quarterback Donovan McNabb on the Eclipse Authentic for the Eagles. Beckett certified. Congratulations, Denny, on your Donovan McNabb to go along with your A.J. Brown. For the Cowboys fan, Steven.
I know, for the Cowboys fan.
It's an interesting double box break. Good trade bait, as we say. Good trade bait for the Cowboy fan. Congrats, Denny. Alrighty. That means Jamar Chase is in the last 3, says Vinny. It's correct. That is correct. Have not pulled. Kind of like the man of the hour today. Had a huge game today again, as he always does. Jamar Chase, a fantastic hit here in the break room. So we do have a study break coming up before we close out the last 3 boxes in King of the North. I think we had 2 numbers from David. Remind me, David, box 7 and 13, Steven, actually. Thanks, Vin. Think I'm going to keep the AJ, says Denny. There you go. It's a good player. Good player.
7 and 13.
7 and 13 in the college. That's going to be the series tonight that's going to go off the rails, Steven. We should close out the college break tonight. I know this Diamond Helmet series stole the show, but the college one probably going to be the hot break tonight. This is the McNabb helmet right here. Thank you, sir. I'd be willing to trade Donovan and AJ for a bigger name, though. I mean, the last 2, hopefully AFC North, says Blake. Good luck, sir. Looking for your Jamar Chase helmet. So, study break, double box break in the college series. 11 clicks on the way. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, David McDowell up top. David, you've got the Big 10. Oh, hold on. Let me repaste this again. Gregory, you've got the Big 12. David's in the ACC. We got David Pac-12, Devin SEC, and Corey everything else. Study break, double box break. We'll do 7 first, and then 13 next. Good luck, guys. This one feels a little heavy. Vinny's saying we'll get Jamar chasing the double, either 13 or 30. Okay. Possible. Got ourselves one of the best receivers of the 1990s. Former Atlanta Falcons star, played for a bunch of teams. But in college, he was a Michigan State Spartan. We got ourselves this clean Andre Rison Michigan State helmet. That's the Big 10. Another win for David McDowell. Congrats, David, on your Andre Rison, sir. The exact same helmet as the Magic Johnson. Clean look for sure for David McDowell. So PSA certified on the Andre Rison. Very nice, says David. And how about this? David's a Falcon fan. Andre Rison was a Falcon player.
Yes, he was.
So works out pretty cool. Attaboy David. This guy never stops winning, Steven. I mean, he's won more than anyone else in the break room the last 2 to 3 weeks, and he still won't stop. I know he won like 5 in a row at one point yesterday. Not winning 5 in a row, but he's winning a break here, a break there. Cleaning out the break room, no question. Not tonight, Jacob. Maybe we get loaded dice tomorrow, but we don't have a loaded dice ready for tonight. The college series will be the series tonight, Jacob. So hopefully we get loaded dice tomorrow. But for sure by Tuesday, we'll definitely have loaded dice. We got production team, series making team, working overtime, Jacob Hayes. No idea. We have not even created the listing for the next loaded dice. So no idea on the next loaded dice. It has not been created. So definitely might be Tuesday, Steven, on loaded dice. Realistically, might be Tuesday.
I'd say Tuesday the latest.
At the latest. So we got a beautiful Flash Mini. Otis Anderson, former Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP running back for the Giants. That's the ACC. Miami Hurricane star. Guess what, Steven? It's David McDowell again. So double box break. Both hits going to David. Congrats on your Andre Rison and your Otis Anderson. That is fantastic. David. This dude is, like I said this about 30 seconds ago. He's absolutely on fire, Steven. Nice little double. Thank you, says David. You're welcome, sir. Congrats on some fire in the breaks. Otis Anderson. I'm guessing you're compiling that Chase wheel spin list?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Brutal. Brutal. So many names. Michael Webster, Quentin Johnson, Vinny Batani, Paul Lewis, Chris Reese, David McDowell, Jeffrey Estrella, and we got Larry Rossland. So, Blake, I think you're just in the single, sir. I don't think you're in the double. I know Blake said he's in both breaks, but I think Blake is in just the single, right, Steven?
Yeah, I only have him in the single.
Yeah, Blake, so you're only in the single, sir. So, for your case, let me confirm. Blake Berman. Yeah, I've got him just in the single as well.
Okay, he was in one of the triple breaks, but
yeah, he was there at 422, but that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Blake, you are only in the single, sir. So the double is going to be without you. We did have boxes 13 and 30. I think Vinny called out. I think, right? Vinny, remind me your boxes, man. Remind me your boxes. I think it was 13 and 30, but that was a while in the chat here. 13 and 30. Yep, I see 13 and 30. So those are going off. Steven will do boxes 13 and 30. So Michael down to Larry. Good luck, guys. King of the North, double. My goodness. Epic show here at Ultimate Autographs, guys. Just electric. Give me AFC North, please, says Vinny.
13.
Yep. Blake got in a college double by accident. That happens once in a while. Oh, my gosh. You've got to be joking me, Steven. You have got to be joking me. Devin Goodman, college double did happen, sir. David McDowell won. Vinny's got the AFC North, Steven.
Yeah.
This is getting out of hand.
I'll take a Jamar Chase, too.
Joey, Kings of the North, break one was at the beginning of the show. That was almost 4 hours ago, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So no idea. Go back and watch the beginning of the show, sir. That was like basically 50 breaks ago, maybe more, Steven. But you can watch the beginning of the show. Makes me keep hearing my name. Makes me think I accidentally bought into a spot. Nope, that's the new Devin. Come on, Jamar, says Vinny. All right, box 13. 1 in 3 chance. This says Jamar Chase. We have a 2 in 3 chance we see him in this break, Steve. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Jamar Chase, Flash Authentic.
Jeez,
when healthy, top 5 receiver in the game. Beautiful autograph. You can read it. So Vinny Batani has won himself Brett Favre, Calvin Johnson, Jamar Chase, and what else did he win? He won something else, too, I think. He's got at least 3 headliners in the series. Jordy Nelson, he won. Holy cow. Vinny, trade me, please, says Blake. Fantastic hit, Vincent Batani on the Jamar Chase Authentic. Holy cow. Nicely done, Vinny. You're on fire, my friend. Vinny's just cleaning out this series, taking home another headliner. When you get 3 headliners in a series, then you get 3 headliners in a diamond series. That's ridiculous.
Very true.
He's won Antonio Gates, Brett Favre, Calvin Johnson, Jamar Chase, and Jordy Nelson. Salute the service. That's nuts. Crazy. Darren Morgan asking David McDowell for a trade. Terrell Davis for DeAndre Hopkins. I think that helmet was already traded, Steven.
Yeah, Terrell Davis has already been traded.
So that's already been traded. So already traded him in the show. Amanda, unfortunately, the diamond helmets are sold out. But you can get into Ultimate Autographs live breaks. Here's the link. A lot of good series in the break room. But this Diamond Helmet series did not last 4 hours, Steven. It was quick. Very quick. You're welcome, Darren. Always worth asking, sir. Normally, this Jamar Chase, Steven, would probably go next to you on the desk, but in this series, this is like, what, the 5th or 6th best hit?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even lower. I mean, Montana, Favre, Allen, Marino, Calvin Johnson. You can argue. I mean, it's tough. Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs. This might be like the 7th best hit in the series, Steven, or 8th. The triple signed Bears helmet. I mean, ridiculous. The series is nuts. So I'll give you this Jamar Chase here. We got box 30 coming up.
What was the other part of that trade?
Magic Johnson and Tim Brown.
And Tim Brown, okay.
Yeah. Here's the Chase box. So let's see what we got here in the second to last box in the Diamond helmets. Vinny didn't win, which is pretty rare. One theme I've noticed, I know we've got the quarterbacks in this series. Marino, Montana, Favre, Allen, but the receivers have been really good. Tied for 9th all-time receiving touchdowns. 100 of them, Hall of Fame 95. Steve Largent, Paul Lewis, NFC West. Congrats, Paul, on your Steve Largent authentic.
There you go.
Very nice, Paul. So we are down to 1 box in the series. We'll close it up here, and the Diamond helmet's gone in under 4 hours. There you go, Paul, says Vinny. So King of the North Diamonds off the ticker. Box 32 will be the last one in the series. Came, they went, just like that. Yeah, Blake, I don't think that's going to be enough for that helmet, sir, but you can definitely offer it up. But if I'm being honest, pretty weak trade offer. Cam Hayward for Jamar Chase. But never hurts to ask, man. It never hurts to ask. Always got to shoot your shot. But my gut feeling on that one, no. Gotta come hard at Vinny for the Jamar Chase. So Quentin, Denny, Vinny, Don, Scott, and Blake in this last one.
Animated Jonathan.
Yes. You have his box?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, perfect. My goodness. Yeah, worth a shot. Worth a shot, but there you go. I just won a Josh Allen, man, says Jacob, even though he let me down. Got a Josh Allen Wyoming helmet in the college series tonight, Jacob. That will be the hot series tonight. Obviously, with the diamonds gone.
What up, Jacob?
Jacob Hayes.
Who dey?
Who dey, Bengals?
Who dey?
Don't rub it in. I feel bad for the guy. But we both told him. We both told him.
I don't feel bad with people telling me that
Yeah.
we're going to lose.
And that's what I'm going to say to you and Vinny both next week.
I didn't say the Chiefs are going to lose.
Yeah. Well, Vinny did.
I'm just saying you might want to.
Yeah. 10 and 11 clicks. We got Quentin up top. You've got the NFC North. Looking for a Viking. Denny's got the NFC South and East. Dan in the West. Blake, AFC North, could be a Bengal. We got Denny, AFC South. Vinny, AFC East. And then we got Scott, AFC West. So here we go. Box 32 coming up. 32 of 35. What could we have in here? Last box in the series. Not a bad way to end it. This guy last season, when healthy, he was second in the NFL in total yards, adding up receiving and rushing yards. Deebo Samuel, Flash Authentic,
Ooh.
San Francisco 49ers. So many great receivers in this series, Steven. Only fitting we end with one. Congrats, Dan, on your Deebo Samuel Flash Authentic.
I think you just made a catch right now.
There you go, Deebo. Nicely done. And the man. And yeah, Blake, if it had been skipped over, Blake had the right division. He almost got that Jamar Chase. Super close. Deebo Samuel. Get this bad boy put away. You got that list, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the massive Chase wheel spin coming up, guys. Because it did land on the Chase wheel spin earlier in the show, we will have a Chase wheel spin. The person who gets the first spot and the person who gets the second spot gets a Chase wheel spin. Only because we offer up a Chase wheel spin for closing up a series in one show. I've got to make that clear, guys. One show, not one day, Steven. And it will not offer up any more double Chase wheel spins or first and second going forward. We're only giving this the first and second because it was on the Chase wheel spin earlier and because we did close out the series. So there you go. Amen. Me and Vinny are swapping Chase for Marino. Confirmed, says Vinny. Wow. Okay, Edward. I guess, Steven. That's surprising.
Who's swapping what?
Vinny's going to get Marino and Edward's going to get Jamar Chase.
Edward Tabanera?
Yeah, I don't know, Edward. That's up to you. You might have a Marino already. But, I mean, I guess you guys confirm it. You guys make the moves. We'll make them. So Edward Tabanera gets Chase. Vinny gets Marino. Wow. It's a great move for Vinny, man. I'll be honest. I'm a pretty honest guy. I don't know if Edward already has Marino or what, but very good trade for sure. Jacob got rid of his flash. There you go. Got a haul for a lot of Buffalo stuff. Nice. What you get, Jacob? And who won the Allen? I'm not sure, Quentin. I landed in the East more than the North.
It was James Strode.
James Strode got the Josh Allen. All right, massive Chase wheel spin coming up. Looks like we have a study break 4 double that we still have to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that as well here. Vinny's got a Dan Marino football jersey and now helmet. Marino collection. Not bad. Not bad, Vinny. All right, Chase wheel spin. Holy cow. This is a long one. This is a very long one.
Yes.
All right, folks. We'll go 11 clicks for our Chase wheel spin.
I think it should be 280 names.
That sounds right. I think we had the same issue the other day, so that sounds right. Oh, 264, Steven. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. That's 16 short.
So it's 1 double probably that you're missing.
Well, which double?
I know.
That is life's real question. Hold on.
Huge list, says Blake. No kidding.
Hold on, I'm going to try this again.
I'm going to do the college break while
Yeah,
you do
that's
this
fine.
one,
Do that.
Steven.
Yeah,
Let's do the
that's
college break. Steven will get this list right. Let's see. It's 35 times 8.
Yep.
It's 280. Yeah.
Put everyone.
Okay. You win a gift card. The top spot will get a gift card. It'll be $1 to $100. We will see what it is. Blake, Bryant, Austin, Tyler, and Jeffrey. We do have a double box break in the college series. Drop me 2 numbers for the double box break. Otherwise, I will randomize your box numbers. Busy show here at Ultimate Autographs tonight. 12 and 14. Thank you, Austin. Every headliner but Jason Taylor, Cameron Warren.
12 and 14.
Yes, 12 and 14 coming up. 12 going off. 14 as well in the college break. Thank you, Steven. And orders have slowed down considerably. We have a ton of boxes here. I do want to organize things. We are going to take a brief dinner break before the 7 p.m. show, guys. So this will be the last break of this show. If we fill something up, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll regroup tonight at 7. 7 o'clock Central Time, that is. For some of you guys, it's already 7. I know, almost 7, rather. So 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. We got Blake up top. Blake has got the Big 10. We have Austin, Big 12, Bryant, ACC, Tyler, Pac-12, Blake, SEC, and Jeffrey, everything else. Make sure you switch those. I don't want to ship stuff to Hawaii, says Vinny. Even will take care of you. Don't you worry, Vinny. All right, box 12 coming up. Feels heavy, Steven. This one feels heavy in the double box break in the college series. Oh, my. Oh, my. Good one. It's a headliner, Steven. It's a headliner. This guy was telling us he's on a cold streak. Boxes come raining down, Steven. Jeffrey Estrella. This is authentic, full-size authentic. Tim Brown, former Heisman Trophy winner, 9th all-time in receiving touchdowns, Raider legend, Notre Dame legend. That's everything else. That is Jeffrey Estrella. Congrats, Jeffrey, on the Tim Brown authentic.
All right, now this is accurate now.
Perfect. Thank you, Steven. We'll do that chase wheel spin right after this next helmet. Me and Steven are Team Bengals this week, says Vinny. No kidding. Yeah, stressful Sunday tomorrow or next week in the break room, Steven.
No.
There's gonna be a lot of smack talk going on.
We'll see.
We might not have much time for smack talk because the orders might be too busy again, right?
Exactly. The way these guys have been ordering, whatever series we have.
Oh, we have the Iconic series. Although that's 20 boxes. That will go pretty quickly. That will definitely go pretty quickly in the early show. Tom Brady, Patriots Authentic next week in that Iconic series. Actually, Steven, I'm going to hand you this box and maybe a couple more. I don't have anywhere to put these. I know it's the last box we're doing, but we are literally running out of room here. So these two, if you can take those when you get a second. And this will be the last box unless something else fills up during this show. We got to get all these boxes pulled together. We'll take a brief dinner break, and we'll be right back here at 7. Terry's saying anyone but the Chiefs. All right, Terry, I'm telling you. Chiefs Nation. 5 straight AFC championships. Only the Patriots and your Raiders have done that, Terry. It's not happened often. Got a jersey coming up. Former Heisman Trophy winning running back for Oklahoma, Steve Owens. Pro Bowler, I believe, with the Lions as well. I'll leave this one in the jersey bag. PSA certified. That's the Big 12. That is Austin Mayfield. Figures. Baker Mayfield was the Big 12 guy. Austin takes home Steve Owens. Congrats, Austin, on a great hit. Great show, guys. You guys are fantastic. We'll do the chase wheel spin, and then we will regroup for tonight's 7 p.m. show. Looks like a 4-hour show today, Steven.
Yes, it does.
Early show. I think they had like a 4-hour show yesterday, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Non-stop here in the break room. Vinny calling for Joe Burrow next week, okay? I'm calling for Patrick Mahomes. Going to be a lot of fun, Steven. When is the last time that we had a rematch of a conference championship game? It's got it. I can't remember off the top of my head.
In the conference championship game?
Yeah. Pretty rare.
Probably one of those Bills ones.
You don't see that very often. Maybe the Niners and Cowboys at some point. Chase wheel spin, 280 names. Vinny saying Mahomes may not even be able to play. I'm willing to bet he'll play, Vinny.
He'll find a way to play.
Yeah, I mean, he came back in that game. If he came back in the game, you give him a full week, he'll be playing. The question is he 100%? Can he win the game if he can't scramble? That's a legitimate concern. We'll see. Quentin, I highly doubt he's looking to trade that Allen. But James, if you're out there, you do definitely have a lot of offers, sir. 280 names. We are going here, Steven. 11 clicks. Built-in excuse, says Vinny. There you go. Call it what you will, Vinny. If you're not fully healthy, it's a legitimate excuse. I'm still picking the Chiefs, though, even if Mahomes is not 100%. But if they rule Mahomes out, I will pick the Bengals. Mm-hmm. If that's what happens, I'll pick the Bengals. Quentin saying Montana for Allen. If you're out there, James, let him know. I don't think James is in the chat at the moment. Devin, the college double went, sir. Yes, sir. How about this? We got Colin Pelletier, and then Vinny also gets the second spot. So, Colin, are you out there? Let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Same deal for you, Vinny. First number I see from either of you guys will be the first chase wheel spin we do. So, Vinny, I know you're watching. What number do you want to start on? Or would you rather start on 1? Same deal, Colin. I'll give you guys 30 seconds here. Otherwise, I'm starting you guys both on 1. This will be for Colin first. So, Colin, I'll spin you first because you were the first name on this chase wheel spin. All right, here we go. Colin Pelletier. You are taking home $62. Not bad, Colin. 62 for Colin. And Vinny wants to start on 9 for Joey Ballgame. Joe Burrow, the second best quarterback in the league behind Patrick Mahomes.
How much did Colin get?
62. So we'll start on 9. Vinny wants to start on 9 for Joe Burrow. Funny that he called the Bills to win today, though. But now he's on Burrow all of a sudden. $80 for Vinny. $80 Ultimate Autograph gift card for Vinny. Nicely done, Vinny. Nicely done, guys. Epic show. So hit of the show. You can hand me the Josh Allen, Steven. Thank you, sir. I don't know if it's Josh Allen. Is it Dan Marino? Is it Joe Montana? Is it Brett Favre? What do you guys think is hit of the show?
How much was this? 80?
80 for Vinny, 62 for Colin.
Cool.
I don't know, Steven. Which helmet would you rather have?
I haven't seen Josh Allen personally, so.
Okay. It's crazy because I've seen him in the last 3 days I was here. We pulled him in loaded dice on Thursday. We pulled him in the diamonds on Friday, and now today. So I was going to say, I might be having Josh Allen fatigue. I kind of like the Calvin Johnson, if I'm being honest. Because we see Marino a lot in the break room. We see Josh Allen, Joe Montana, Brett Favre. Terry says Megatron hit of the show. I kind of agree. If I'm being honest, I kind of agree on that Megatron hit of the show. But I don't know. All fantastic hits. You can't go wrong with any of them. Congrats, guys. Fantastic show. 35 diamond helmets down. 35 to go. Adam Cantwell's got the stats. New England, Baltimore, last AFC rematch. 11-12 and 12-13. So that'd be 2011 and 2012 and 2012 and 2013. So, guys, I know we're 2 spots away and a couple breaks. The jerseys and minis, those will be great pre-fills for tonight's 7 p.m. show. And, guys, that college series will be hot today, Steven. That'll be the break tonight to rock and roll with. Let's take a quick peek at the football game. Looks like 0-0 in the first quarter. Cowboys and Niners. No scoring going on yet. So, Vinny saying Patriots won the first one on Lucky Pass breakup by Sterling at the end of the game. I think Ravens were a better team that year too, though, says Vinny. There you go. Well, the better team doesn't always win. That is sports, unfortunately. Any final thoughts on this show, Steven?
No, what a great, fantastic show. You guys rock.
It's incredible. Incredible stuff. So, guys, that's going to do it for us for the early show. We're right back here, 7 p.m. Central Time. Ultimate Autographs. 7 shows, or rather 14 shows a week. All 7 days we got shows. It's 2 and 7 Central Time. Saturdays and Sundays, it's 4 and 7 Central Time on Monday through Friday. We'll see you guys right back here in the break room, Steven, in pretty much exactly 60 minutes. We'll reorganize all these boxes, brief dinner break, and we'll see you soon.